You came up with these pansy laws to protect people's copyright. Actually, I've talked about copyright law before. It's kind of bullshit because, like, when you think about it, the people who really need copyright law are the ones who aren't protected by it, because the small independent artists will never have the means with which they can pursue any kind of like copyright dispute in court, because obviously that's how the system's designed. The little guy can't, you know, get away with suing the big guy. Guess who's got the better lawyers? It's the big guy, and it's so hard for them to, you know, prove. Anyways, not really the hard part. So
crystalline caverns,
I don't know where we're at in terms of like our strength. We do have NG unlocked now. We do not have my boy Driller unlocked. That is the final one we're missing. Okay, it's all coming back to me. Reach 30 with the engineer. Let's just do a random engineer one. All we can start with is maintenance worker, gives access to construct weapons. Constructs have 10% damage and reload speed. And then my LMG platform drops a platform, which is a construct. Look, we're playing the character who plays the game for you, all right? This is for people who like playing Yuumi in League of Legends. It's kind of like that kind of character. You're supposed to just turn off your brain, let the game play itself, and you're just along for the ride to watch the colors change in front of you. Hold on, I've got to fix my YouTube chat yet again. Also, make sure my YouTube's actually live. Debatably. I'll take it. Could always be worse. If it's debatably live, that's worth something. Okay, and then I've got to X out of Discord, simply eating my precious memory for no reason, you know what I mean? We'll just give him more damage. Okay, so we can see we've dropped him. Oh, there's a little bramble to break through here. Oh, how quaint, how cute. So we do kind of have to play in a bit of a different way. We got to use a different aspect of my brain here. With that said, I'm not doing that. I'm still just going for the other stuff. We should be looking for more kite though, because we have those side objectives. It's all coming back to me. The gears are turning, albeit somewhat slowly. Now let's give it some more fire rate. That's huge, actually. And then the plus 10% damage with construct weapons is kind of carrying the early game for us. It'd be huge to get another one out. Good. So we do want to just kind of stand still and let these build up. Let them kill everything for us. Okay. Get an early XP up. Walk over here. Set up camp and see what we're going to get. Hold on, we have to mine this first. So we get... Okay, I think you have to stop moving to deploy. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but like... Look, we figured these things out. Let's go chance to find gold when we mine anything, so that mining just has the slight monetary gain such that, you know, shops can hopefully snowball from there. I don't think it's great, but it's something. Now, is this one a spray light? Okay. The Thunderbird is a construct and it orbits around us. Almost like, well, I suppose a bird, some could say. Dude, they should name it after that. They made it all confusing calling it like the Thunder or whatever they called it. Okay. Let's get a couple of turrets down. Couple more, if you don't mind. Great. Bait an explosion using my body, which means it wasn't much of a bait. It was more just like I got exploded on. You know, it sounds like the worst, like a video I would never click on in my YouTube feed. It's got a picture of like a family with... For the family vlog trend, I don't think will ever die. I think that one's just like here to permanently stay. The heat death of the universe will happen, and then day after, you know, like the Ace family will upload something and be like, how we survived the heat death of the universe. What's up, Ace fam? And at the end they're like, by the way, this was pre-recorded. We didn't live. Of course we didn't. It was the heat death of the universe. But like, that's just a try. I don't think it'll ever go away. I don't think you can stop it. It's one of the only... Once it got a little bit of traction and people realized, wait a minute, I can have kids for personal gain. Then it really started, you know, taking off, because everyone was like, well, why would I want to have kids? What's that do for me? And then they were like, the dollar signs cartoonishly appeared in their eyes, and they were like, I'm picking up what you're putting down now. I understand. Like, there's that one clip, it went pretty viral. I'm sure you might have seen it, of the one like family vlogging channel where the adoption agency was like, hey, just so you know, you can't record your kids and like post them online for like a year after you get them. And they're like, huh? And they're like, yeah, it's to protect, to make sure the kid's going to a good home, not a home that's just trying to exploit the child. And they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, we're not gonna adopt that one, actually. We're gonna go to a different agency, I think. And you know what? They might have adopted someone. I don't know. That's where the story stopped in my mind. Because, like, it's a fitting conclusion. It's got a perfect arc to it. I don't need any more story. I don't need sequels. I'm not the average man, you know? I say that. I think most people... I'd love to see the data on how hard people, like, drop off when a sequel of a show happens, you know? You can't go through Red. The aliens grow stronger. That's fine. He's so close to being dead. I actually am not afraid. Okay, now I'm terrified because, like, I've got to run through. Yeah, but this might be the first time we find out what happens when you can't make it back. Oh, no, wait, there's another way. Well, hold on, just a little bit. Let's not get greedy. Yeah, it's a good point. That's a good point. All right, we'll leave. God, I want that XP. 10, 9, we're making it still. Wish I could have got a little bit more kite for the road. I'm not gonna lie, you know, just a little bit to spend in the shop, but. And you might say you can't spend more kite. Yeah, it would have given me gold. It would have given me gold, which is what I care about the most. Get this one's reload speed up, and then we have good crit hit chance, but I'm actually gonna get pickup radius just because we're throwing down turrets to fight. I'm not trying to like mix it up with people up close, you know what I mean? Alright. I'm taking a little sip of a drink, sorry. I know that everybody, you know, no entertainment for half a second, dying stream, dead streamer. No, look at your view count, dude. LOL. I'm looking at it. Actually, I'm not. I don't look at it. It gives me performance anxiety. I just feel like it's easier to imagine there isn't anybody here ever. And that if there is somebody, good for them. But like, it's so much easier to think that there's no one. Because then you just get to say whatever you want. You know what I mean? Gimme. Like, if I was thinking, oh, you're performing this to really impress somebody, you know, dude, your crush is looking, don't do anything weird. That's when you precisely start to do that weird shit. You know what I mean? Because all of a sudden you forget how to act because you've been told that you have to act natural. Well, now you don't know what natural is because you've been told that what you are doing is no longer natural. Okay. We're going to take 10 damage. We're going to blow these guys up. Love that. Love blowing big old bugs up. Love blowing big old bugs in many ways. But then from here, we've got somewhat of a, you know, positive outlook on how this is going. If I can blow those guys up, we might be able to chain reaction kill all the bugs. It's not good when I'm already banking on that, but like, there's not much that's going well for the run aside from that, so whatever. Now, luckily, it's just Bramble. Oh, Bramble, you don't even have to bother mining. They know that it's nothing, so they just send it through. Love to see it. Red sugar will increase our max HP, just because I'm kind of on a red 40 kick. That's not true. If anything, I'm on like an orange one, because I was checking out from the grocery store, you know, me with my Diet Pepsis in hand. But then, as I'm checking out, they have this giant display case filled with this soda. I think it's like somewhat popular. It wasn't a couple years ago, but now I think people know of it. The Jarritos, right? They normally come in like the little, I was gonna say metal, glass. The materials are slightly different, I suppose. But it comes in one of those little glass bottles normally. But this one was just like a giant plastic bottle, you know, like normal soda style. And they were selling it for like 98 cents. So I was like, all right, well, I'd be remiss to not get it. No, it's just high fructose corn syrup. Brother, I don't know that when I'm drinking it. When I'm drinking it, all I'm thinking is, now this is a tasty little treat. If my body is processing it and, you know, I'm actively dying on the inside because of it, c'est la vie, you know, on the way down, I'm like, ooh, a treat for me. A yummy little snack. Okay. Which is also how I hope someone out there will describe me someday. Anyways, my fault. Can we get that guy to blow up? We can. I didn't want to take damage from the explosion. Now can we get this guy to blow up? Yes. And then yes. Go over here. We get a level. Well, slowly, you know. I'm still going to it. It's just going to take longer than I thought it would. I don't want any of these. So let's just give looser bolts on this one. Ooh, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Luckily, Bramble is easy to cut through. I love Bramble. It's coarse, rough, and you know, like it falls apart easily. Wow, was that a little Star Wars reference? You know what? It might have been. It might have been. Okay, I hate the turrets actually. I don't play well with them. I just forget to stand still and drop them. I don't know if you actually need to stand still, but I will tell you 100% it does not feel like I drop them unless I am standing still. Okay, trigger an explosion there. Took 10 damage, better than taking however much the other explosion would have done. Okay, okay. Explosion, and we walk down. They can't catch me if I'm playing smart around the mechanics. They're not ready for me to do that. Okay, okay. Dude, I've been getting this one thing. I don't think it's illegal, but like, I'm very, you know, limited in my legality because all I know is people on internet posts who say, dude, you should sue. That's not legal. And then someone's like, hey, lawyer here, don't, you'll lose. So my legality or what my knowledge of the law is very questionable already. It doesn't exactly come from the smartest of places. Okay. Let's just use the Warthog auto. Oh, that one only shoots in the direction you're facing, huh? Hate that, actually. Okay, it sucks. It sucks. What doesn't suck? That's unfair to it. I'm too stupid to use it. Okay, we gotta go down here. Keep our escape routes open. I think the bramble grows back, man. Because that was definitely our escape route we used last time. Okay. So be wary of the bramble. It is equal parts your greatest ally and your biggest foe. Got it. Got it. So here we should just bramble through because they don't know what to do when I do that. Yeah. See if we can get anything upgraded here. Shouldn't have gone to this planet. Definitely not. It is a little bit out of my pay grade as of current, I would say. I mean, we're about to kill this boss. Yes. Maybe. Because now aliens have grown stronger for what is likely the last time. Because either we're, you know, about to make the best escape you've ever seen or dead. And honestly, looking at the location I have placed myself in, yeah, I definitely bet on the latter of that one. Okay. My fault. I jumped the gun. I went too hard when I should not have. It happens. That's life. We move on. When the lights go down in the city, you know what I mean? It's fine. Oh, I forget that it doesn't do shit when I alt tab. I have this habit, and I brought it up about 30 times. I check on all of my streaming stuff to make sure I'm not down on actually Twitch, especially because earlier today I was having internet troubles. If you're wondering why I wasn't live, thank you. First of all, you're a sweetheart and a darling. Second of all, you weren't wondering. Okay, what do we have here? It would take a lot. We don't have that kind of money. So we just gotta slowly keep working our way up. I gotta put more emphasis on the material collection part of this game that, you know, revolves around material collection. Let's go with 4 kinetic weapons on Gunner for level 2 and see how we feel. Dude, brain rot is kind of insane, right? Like, it just kind of be out here existing. Because when I said level 2, all I was thinking was like, dude, level 2 yacht, Rizzler. Oh my god, this is so true. It's not so true. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just like buzzwords that exist in my head, man. They're getting planted in there. I'm forgetting important things like what did my grandfather's face look like? I don't know, man. All I know is like baby Gronk, Livy Dunn, Riz, Ice Spice. That's all that's in there, man. That's all that's left. If I ever get Alzheimer's, that's all that's gonna be kicking up there. It's gonna be the saddest sight to behold. Heartbreaking. They're gonna do a whole like Onion article on me, but it'll be the first genuine Onion article and no one's gonna believe it's true, and that's gonna be the most fucked up part. Dude, that'd actually be such like a good April Fool's joke. They might have done it before. Sorry, my burp got picked up, by the way. If you're like, wow, that sounded gross, it felt gross. And you might be like, why are you burping so much? Because you've been burping a lot. First of all, could have been the, you know, soda I was talking about earlier. Second of all, I made these Halo Top or something like that brownies, right? How were they? They're pretty good. I like them. Ultimately, you can definitely tell the difference between them and normal brownies. But when you consider, you know, there's other factors at play, such as the number of calories that this one is versus a normal one. When you start to, you know, really break it down like that, it's good. Let's go with the bulldog and start getting this one upgraded, because now we have a piercing gun. At least I'd imagine it's piercing. I think it said it was, but like, look, if I had time to read things, you think I'd be a streamer? I'd probably be out here reading the works of, like, I don't know, J.R.R. Tolkien. But yeah, it was pretty good. But something about the texture to it, it just kind of felt like I was chewing, like, I don't actually know what xanthan gum is. I just know it's used in so many drinks and like sugar-free things. I'm assuming that that's exactly what I was chewing on in there, because something felt a little too rubbery, like just not right. I didn't hate it or anything, but like, I don't hate most sweet-based foods. If it's made to be a dessert, there's still a good chance that I'm gonna like it. We can increase all projectile damage, because that's gonna be all we're doing with him anyways. This run's whole entire identity lives and dies by kinetic weapons. Let's get crit chance on everything. If we can start critting with Gunner, then I think we're golden. Because if these shots start hitting harder, ooh baby. Okay, that's huge. Let's grab these more free levels. Ah, shit. Increase all kinetic weapon damage, because we're going for 4 kinetic. Yes, that just makes sense to me. So now, more damage on this one, because our current weapon really does need it. I have been neglecting damage and reload speed. I've been going for stats that like are ultimately like, you know that one post that's, if you can't describe your job in 4 words, you have a bullshit job, right? If you can't make my gun deal more damage in 1 upgrade, you're a bullshit stat. That's where I stand on this one. Now, there was supposed to be a supply drop that we just never got here. Maybe they don't mark them once you start getting to the deeper dives, in which case I should be looking actively for the, aha. Finally, we find it. Yeah, I didn't want to move on to the next floor / kill boss until we had this, because I knew it was existing somewhere. Okay, hate that you'd be here. Oh, fuck me. Please, mine. Okay, hold on. Put myself in a really bad way. I gotta dig myself out of this one. But yeah, I was also thinking about, dude, do you know how much it sucks to be like a stand-up comedian right now? I'd imagine it's gotta be atrocious. For one, all of your bits have to work on TikTok, you know what I mean? Which, like, because otherwise, who's gonna find you, okay? To be completely honest, the only people you find at, you know, an actual live stand-up show, they are drunk out of their mind and your joke doesn't matter. They decided already if they like or hate you before you even, you know, opened your mouth. The audience has already made up their mind here. If it's open mic, sorry, buddy, you're out. But then, like, if you're writing bits, the internet has evolved. At least memes used to be around for like a couple months before everyone was like, I'm tired of this meme and never want to see it again. Dude, now that shit, it's got like a shelf life of a day sometimes, if you're lucky. Imagine being the stand-up comedian walking on stage and being like, I'd imagine Ninja's barber was like a low taper fade. Sorry, buddy, I'm not seeing enough movement. And then everybody in the audience is like, dude, that's the worst joke I've ever heard. That shit was only funny like a week. Hey, we're gonna die on the first floor. Okay, we're gonna go back to like some comfort, as in magma plus, dude, fucking, he didn't want to shoot lead storm. It was done reloading for so long. Okay, I've neglected damage too hard, I think. We've still got the ability to create our own pathways out though. We're slowly bleeding out all of our HP. True or false? True. Doesn't matter. We win these somehow. The aliens grow stronger. Well, the odds that we're winning decrease every day, but like still. Yeah, because like everyone's like, dude, Ninja is milking that too much. And I'm like, okay, maybe, but at the same time, it was only like 2 weeks ago. I mean, okay, hold on. Please. I can't hit the boss now. Just give me a second. Hold on. If I can hit the boss, we're fine, maybe? I know they're not appreciating my presence. They're not appreciating much of what I do right now. Okay, give me that one. Let's go. Not the way I want to go. Give me 10% mining speed, because we gotta fucking get out out of here. Okay. Holy shit, what an insane first floor. Does it bode well for my chances in the rest of the run? I'm not gonna lie, that shit is the reddest flag I've ever seen. You know what I mean? It's like wearing, I don't know, we'll say socks or sandals, and everyone goes, no, it's an underrated dad classic. Okay, you're right, it is. They kind of pull it off, they make it work, they make me, you know, doubt that it's actually not cool. But it's still, okay, equip for kinetic, upgrade lead storm. So we're still on path for the other stuff. We've got a loot bug up here. Let's actually get some of these guys for once. Please. Please just get mined, buddy. It took so long. Okay. I've got to try and like position right. Because the lead storm, if you don't know, it only shoots from certain angles. As in staring at the enemy. And you might say, well, yeah, obviously you have to look at the enemy to shoot a gun. It's not exactly how it always works in an auto shooter. In fact, a lot of times you guys pulling off some like fucking Neo trick shots, man. Some Matrix Reloaded when they were like, well, no one's showing up to the theater, so let's like just make Keanu do some insane shit, you know? Actually, I don't know which Matrixes were popular. It wasn't a franchise for me. Which one was? I don't know. My parents didn't really show me too many like classic movies. You know what I mean? I saw like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Matilda. I've seen The Big Lebowski like a fuck ton. But like, then we're kind of nearing the end of my classics, you know? Yeah, I think I've seen Big Lebowski probably like 3 or 4 times at least. And I know that like, that's not that many. Back in the day, we used to, it's not back in the day anymore, okay? Now you're lucky if people watch your entire movie instead of just seeing a clip of it on TikTok and then going, actually, I don't think I like this movie. Of course you don't, you didn't see it. You saw the idea of the movie and you've decided you don't like it, which is fine because sometimes a synopsis is all you need. Other times, I don't think a synopsis tells the whole story. It's about how they tell the story, not necessarily the points within it, you know? The journey, not the destination. That's what some films are all about. Now, generally, is that a cope from people when their movie isn't that good and they're like, no, it's more of like a movie where it's about, you know, the friends we make along the way, not the actual quality of the movie. Yeah, it's generally like a, yeah, my movie does suck ass, but like I still like it. Which, I mean, look, people are too snobby about things actually being good. If you enjoyed something, it's a good movie. But from a cinematic standpoint, doesn't matter. It's a good movie. You liked it. The end. I mean, we see that with reviews all the time, right? If negative reviews come out about a movie somebody likes, they're like, of course critics wouldn't get it. But like, if it's negative audience reviews, people go, wow, I can't believe people are underrating my, you know, classic movie. You know what I mean? Like negative audience, high critic praise, all that kind of stuff. You're just able to fit whatever you want to make it so that your movie sounds like it's good. Which is fine, because like I said, if you like it, you like it, so enjoy it. But like, we don't have to act as though everything we enjoy is, you know, Kino cinema. In fact, I think you'd get very bored if everything you enjoyed was just Kino cinema, because at some point, okay, is this one? No. Increases fire rate and reload speed. We'll take it. It's not what I wanted. I wanted the one that's like, hey, now all your shots pierce an extra 1. Because if we got that, then I think we'd genuinely be like good. 35% more reload speed. On the bright side, we'll never stop shooting. The second it's out, it should take a half a second to reload. I mean, obviously it's percentage based, so there's diminishing returns. So we might even be at the point where it's like, you fucking idiot, do some math in your head. I refuse to, because my teacher told me I'd use this shit later in life, and I'm not gonna make her right. And she was like, you know, someday, and I was like, no, I don't know anything. That's my problem. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm in high school. I don't know a damn thing. What about college? Look, we've been through it before, okay? Like, sorry, okay? Not everyone's cool enough for college. Slash, I didn't really want the dead. That's the whole truth behind it. Look, every now and then I think, oh, maybe I should go back to college, and I'm like, damn, that sure is a lot of money, huh? Damn, I'm already struggling sometimes, you know, to be like making sure I'm paying rent and all that kind of stuff. I don't really need to add any extra stress into the pressure cooker's already there, you know what I mean? It's already on high. We don't have to change it up too much. Too real, too real. Sorry, rock and stone. There we go. Now everyone's, you brought them all back, Slices. You brought them all back. All of a sudden they're like, yeah, that's the thing that they say in the game. Okay, let's go this way. Thank God he didn't hit me there. It would have been so much damage. And then we turn around. Done. Okay, okay. Get to the drop pod. It's just not where I would like you to have put it, is it? I just hate that you'd put it there. I just think that maybe you put it there as a slight against me or my people, and frankly, I don't know how to get there. I'm a dwarf with small legs. It takes me a while to walk the same distance as other people, okay? I understand now the plights of short people, you know what I mean? They're like, you don't understand when like the kitchen's not designed for you. And I'm like, of course not, because like it's designed for people of a normal height. Now I get it, okay? That might have seemed like a jovial little walk for someone who's 6 foot, but like here I am, 5'3", and all of a sudden 5'3" and ashamed. Okay, let's take 12% move speed. Just double on leveling up that one, and then move on. Now we are starting to fall behind hard on materials, because like I said, I need to focus getting materials, and then I just don't get any. It's going into the room and forgetting exactly, you know, or forgetting why you're in there. That's what this entire run has been. Oh, focus on materials, focus on materials. Wow, look at that, bugs. Let's get them. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Because I am... The driller's probably going to be the best class once we unlock it. And why do I say that? It's going to be the best class for unlocking all of the stuff for the other classes, because we're just going to mine really quickly, and then we'll be good. And from there, I'll feel safe and secure. Okay. 15% more mining speed, I think, is very nice. Now, right now, we don't need to mine, technically, because it's not one of the ones where it's like, get the more trait, get the more tight, or whatever. But we can get the little loot bugs quicker, which just leads to a higher, you know, money flow, which is all it's really about. Okay. Get some of this money. Hold on. Blow him up. Ooh, reloading. Bad time for that, huh? Hate that I have put myself in this position. Okay. Here we go. Run thusly. Hold on. Grab a purple. Okay. The rest of it, toss it. I don't need it anymore. But those couple purples, hell yeah. Find the supply beacon. We can actually see it for once, and that makes me feel very good. So we just do a little loop-de-loop. They're not ready for me to walk directly behind the exact same way. Okay. 10% more damage, because if we need one thing, we need the lead storm to start like shredding through them, which would really help to have piercing, but that part's not really in my control now, is it? I mean, maybe it is. There's probably RNG manipulation. There is in most games, because technically, you know, the coding major coming out to be like, well, did you know nothing's really random? Yes. Yeah, I know. We've all heard this, probably some of us on like YouTube Shorts or TikTok, and we were like, that can't be true. And then nobody bothered to look it up, so now it just exists in the back of your mind. It's like, yeah, that's true. As is most of the information you learn on the internet. At first, you have a denial period where you go, no, people are just lying to me. And then you go, well, I'm not going to fact check it, therefore it's probably real. I can't imagine what motivation do they have to lie to me, you know? Okay. Woo. That hurts. Please. Please, please, please. Please, 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 please. Okay. What we got? What we got? Look, I hate all of these. Let's just gain some XP whenever we deal damage or something like that. Or whenever we take damage, I don't know. Whew. Okay, big, we make a little pathway. That explosion hit me. I feel like explosion radiuses in this game. Maybe it's because the isometric view. Maybe it's also because I'm coping and trying to come up with an excuse for something. But, you know, leave the theorizing up to the professionals, all right? That Pat's not gone yet, so I'll leave it up to him. But yeah, I feel like the explosion radiuses are wildly inconsistent. Maybe I'm crazy for that, but like sometimes I swear I'm getting hit by nothing. Other times I'm like, deserved. You know what? I deserve that. We might as well just put it in points when we can.
Exploding maggots, earthquakes.
And then
I'll do a hazard one.
Let's just do a scout run. I don't know how you unlock the other stuff. This is just a little. Actually, hold on. Can I? Is this? Yes, abort. We'll keep trying Hazard 2. I don't feel like it felt impossible. I just want to try with a class I like more, because Scout is quick, and that's the way I like to play. It's way easier for me to think with a fast guy than someone who has to look at who he wants to kill, you know? This guy, he just walk through walls, disappear, and fly, you know what I mean? He's kind of like that one guy, I can't remember his name. he eludes me currently, but because like nothing can catch you in theory if you play smart with him. On Gunner, I'm like, damn, they really want me to keep checking behind me while I'm trying to train. Goes against what I know in zombies, you know what I mean? Because in zombies, I can just turn around and keep shooting behind me while I'm training. Can't do that in this game. Oh, I was on a little bug. I was like, excuse me, I'm keeping... There's a little bug on the other side. All right, only need a little bit more Morkite. I feel like it's almost better to just mine with Scout than it is going for like these kills. He's not exactly a, you know, war machine, a death machine, as it were. He's kind of just more of a little guy with a pickaxe.
Well done, you got them all.
Okay, okay. And then 9 armor is huge. I think that's another thing. I gotta get more armor going on. It's all about learning the stats, understanding how to make the game work for you. This is my like Sigma TikTok, you know what I mean? If you want to make it to the top of the dwarf game, you gotta understand the systems at play and make them work for you. Okay, what we got? What we got? Give me good options. Red sugar equal max HP perma. I think that that's actually a very good one that I should be taking more. It's just free level stats without having to level, which is, as it turns out, insanely strong. Okay, let's go with the boomstick. I actually really like the boomstick, and we're able to actually unlock, you know, the augments on it, which is what makes a weapon good. So maybe I don't actually like the boomstick that much. I just kind of like, you know, what the boomstick represents for me, which is the ability to mod it. Okay, take 1 damage on purpose, because these only fly to you while you're hurt. Good shit. More reload speed, because that's probably the only downside to the boomstick. Well, the only consistent downside. The other one is like, what if you don't get good upgrades? That one I can't blame the boomstick though. That's, you know, luck of the draw. Unless it isn't, like I said, unless there's like, if you go more damage, you get this upgrade. But I'm just gonna call it luck of the draw, because anything I don't understand is essentially magic. I'm like a medieval times peasant, you know what I mean? You'll do a basic magic trick, like you shuffle cards in a weird way, and they'll be like, all right, that was a pretty cool trick. We have to kill you now. Sorry. Why are you a witch in our midst? I mean, sorry, the only logical conclusion. It's the picture of Squidward with the little kid. We're gonna kill. That's what happens if you just do like a simple magic trick in front of them, and all of a sudden it's just over. Like when you do magic tricks in front of chimpanzees, I say that as though you do it often. When people online do magic tricks in front of chimpanzees and they freak out, like you break their entire worldview because they don't have the object permanence that we do. So just flipping something away in front of them, they're like, that's it. You are the Antichrist. I don't know how you did that. You're gonna burn eternally, buddy. I hate to break it. This is the final straw for you, so. It is insane how quick we were to like just instantly be like, yeah, that shit, you know what? That's a witch. That's gotta be a witch. What the fuck else could it even be? 25% critical hit damage is huge. It'd be even more huge if we could get like something that increases our critical hit chance. Okay. Whew. Dude, we are dodging, weaving, bobbing. Dare I even say cleaving? Why would I say it? I don't know. That just kind of felt right. Okay. We've got plenty of time. Don't you count down at me like I was almost out of time. I know how quick I walk, dude. I timed that shit out perfectly. Oh, I wish we could. Okay. Let's do this because it just unlocks one of these. Balanced overclock makes gold. Nah, we got to do piercing. Was piercing's downside reload speed down? I think it was. Okay. Let's do that, and move on. I shouldn't ever need to buy the heal one because I have a reason to prioritize red sugar. Now, you might say on a normal run you have a reason to prioritize red sugar. Obviously, you need to heal. What kind of fool would you be if you know, weren't healing? You'd be salted slices. That's who you'd be. It's pretty exact. But yeah, it's crazy when you look back throughout history how many little things were just like, if we didn't understand them, it was either, sorry, the populace has decided you're in the wrong on this one, or the alternative to it was just, hey man, we're gonna kill you. You either got socially ostracized and nobody would ever listen to you or take you seriously again, or like they just keel hauled you, you know what I mean? Like put you on the bamboo shoots and let it start growing. Do you know either of those? No, it's not the best way to go. Which one's more painful? Probably the bamboo shoots if I had to guess, but like, okay, I think that the bamboo shoot method gets a little bit like, you know, obviously it's horrible and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy and all that kind of stuff because like it's an atrocious way to go and it's got to be insanely painful. However, to the credit of the people doing the torturing, they were not doing it for their own like wicked amusement, right? Like the brazen bull, that one was just a fucked up one because some guy was like, what if I made you scream and sound like a bull when you're dying? The bamboo shoot method was brought about by ingenuity, which was, we're cannibals, we want to eat people. What's the easiest way to do that? Oh, I know. We'll just have them get like, you know, roasted while they're alive, or get skewered up while they're alive, which like, yeah, still a horrible way to go, absolutely. But also at the same time, you gotta praise a little bit of human ingenuity when you see it, you know what I mean? Like they were, pun intended, cooking with that one. So, I can't hold it against them too hard. Okay, what we got here? This is insanely worth it because 4 shots is almost in some ways double of 2. I don't want to get into, you know, going into different bases for our mathematics, so honestly, let's just keep going. Kinetic weapons. We might be able to do 4 kinetic scout. I know that we're not going to get the lead machine gun or whatever, lead storm upgraded. That's fine by me though. I don't need that one upgraded. If anything, I'm feeling way better off without it being around. I feel safer and more secure because I know I won't have to get it upgraded, you know? Without that harrowing weapon hanging overhead, I feel far safer with what I've currently got with me. And we're getting 4 HP every time we pick up red sugar. So we just got to keep running around, you know, keeping our blood sugar at an all-time high. Okay, do this one. That one. Ooh, big dodge, because otherwise I would have been in a lot of trouble. We'll take more damage on this one. I do need reload speed just like across the board, I think. It just keeps not showing up. I know there was 10% reload speed on like the shotgun there. I wanted more than 10%. And it's like, well, then obviously you're not getting what you want. You're being greedy. Yeah, but I can have a little greed. Like a little greed never hurt anybody. It's when you start getting extra greedy that people are like, all right, now you gotta stop, you know? When you go back for seconds, well, unless you're overweight, in which case people are gonna be like, knew it. And it's like, okay, what the fuck? But like if you go back for seconds, no one's gonna, you know, bat an eye. But once you start getting thirds, all of a sudden people are like, don't you think you might be taking a little bit of advantage of the hospitality going on here? Unless it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, in which case if you're not going back for thirds, it's more like this guy thinks he's better. We can, with another ampersand attached to that, or another asterisk attached to that one, that says if that buffet is Golden Corral, you're justified in not wanting to go back because you probably were like, dude, I'm gonna eat so much at the buffet, and then you had your first thing from it and you went, wow, I sure wish that didn't go here. And so, you know, like that one's completely justifiable to be like, I don't actually want any more from the buffet that I have paid for. It's most people's reaction. And also I think they, you know, a very certain pandemic that happened in 2020 had a lot of people self-reflecting and soul searching on how they felt about all-you-can-eat buffets. And I believe the majority of people have come to the correct conclusion of, dude, why would I want to go to one of these? It's like lukewarm underneath a heat lamp. 30 people have touched the food you're about to eat before you get it.
I rarely go for this one.
It's just not a good feeling, you know what I mean? Okay, roll these. 6% more move speed and more pickup radius, and then we move on. I need a lot more red. I've got plenty of gold, but the red I have been lacking on. I think it's because gold I get from doing missions. Red is just like elusive to me. Oh my god, it takes so long to get green. Learn the items' names. Never. They've got colors for a reason. Plus, it helps me identify, you know, colorblind people out there. Colorblindness would explain a lot of relationships I see, though, because, like, how the fuck else are you not seeing the same red flags as everybody else? Yeah, I mean, like, every, you know, Sunday, she wants to sacrifice my blood to a pagan god that I've never heard of before. But she pegs me, so I'm hearing all green, brother. And I'm like, you know what? Actually, until you brought up that pegging thing, I was seeing a red flag. Now I'm thinking it through. That's pretty green, brother. Now I'm like, she's probably, you know, she has to do that for religious reasons. It's based. We stand this. Let's go. She's not gonna give up her beliefs of sacrificing your blood to a relationship. Okay. Get this to blow up. Hoping for a little bit more of an explosive death. More fire rate's nice, but like, all it does is make me go through it quicker before I gotta just stand there reloading again. Good shit, though. I stood my ground for once, and it worked out perfectly. But wait, it was acting like I was ready to get my upgrade on this thing, and it didn't give me the choices. Strange. Okay, I don't know why, but whatever. Swarm detected. Hold on, I want to get my other thing. Should be down here. More reload speed on the assault rifle is massive, man. I need that shit so bad. Okay, go down here. We're gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning out, probably a little bit of, you know, spring cleaning, as it were. Okay, yes, but that's all good. Wasn't much to clean out, honestly, which is also what you want to hear during spring cleaning. Now we get unlimited HP every time we even think about red sugar, man. Okay, what's salvage do? Oh, just turn it into another damage upgrade. Cool. I didn't want that to go off of kinetic because we have so many kinetic based buffs. I was worried what would happen to our damage. Okay, hold on. Just gonna make my own pathway. If pathways A and B were blocked, brother, wait until I tell you about C. Alpha and beta aren't getting you anywhere. Wait till I tell you about gamma. Actually, sigma should be next. The Greek alphabet has suffered immeasurable losses that can never be repaired. At that point, I mean, what are you supposed to say, man? Like, people were probably, you know, in the... It's weird. Why is... So, like, alpha and then beta, right? It makes sense, because that's A and B. So, alpha is above beta because alpha A, beta B. Sigma's way down there. Why did that one become like the better alpha? I say this as though anybody who is sane has kept up with the lore. What's going on? It's kind of like
You're cute.
You have to give your mind up to madness to understand. You know what I mean? Like, if you research it and understand why Sigma is better than Alpha, then at that point you're already too far gone. You become corrupted with the knowledge. You become Smeagol from Lord of the Rings, man. At that point, it's too far gone and nobody can save you. Okay, we've got some better crit chance now. Sure. I should be a little bit more loose with rolling. Critical damage. No, I'd rather just more fire rate, honestly. Huge explosion there. Okay. This run is working. I was wrong to be like, oh, I can't do this difficulty. I can do it. I just couldn't do it with Gunner because I'm bad at Gunner. Increase reload speed of everything aside from our pistol that got an insane reload buff already. That's very good. Especially because I've been complaining about reload speed the entire time, man. I've been seeing this one game, by the way. It just keeps getting advertised on my Twitter to me, right? And it's called, well, I won't say its name because it's not a real game. And I don't understand what the scam is here. It is a game that uses nothing but AI generated art. Now, I'm not saying that a game can't exist by doing that. We can debate the artistic merits of it until, you know, anybody wants. That's not what I care about, right? What I care about is they're like, pre-register now for more rewards in the game. And then you can click on their profile and they'll be like, we currently have 30 million players.
This one suits me best.
But how? It's not a real game. It doesn't exist. It's not out. How are there 30 million people downloaded and playing?
Get to it.
And then they'll be like, sorry, what we meant was like, we have 30 million pre-registers. Everybody pre-register now. What's the, maybe the website you go to pre-register just steals your information and they use your credit card to buy stuff? Because that's the only way I can imagine they're doing anything with it. Otherwise, I have no clue at all what the point of it is, man. It's just really weird. It's almost like, because they're paying to advertise it. It's not like I saw people complaining that it was an AI game or something, which is how a lot of AI games get traction, because people go, I have to complain about this, thus giving them precisely what they wanted. Guess what? Now you're giving them free coverage. Oh, but it's negative press. Yeah, but like, people wouldn't have known the name if not for the negative press. And then also you're giving, you know, the worst people in the world a way to be like, actually, I think that the game's pretty cool. And it's like, no, you don't. You never heard of it until people were complaining about it. Now that people are complaining about it, you have to be a contrarian and be like, actually, it's so cool. It's not so cool. You know it's not so cool. You just need to, like, you know, make an argument on twitter.com every day, or like, I don't know, your blood vessels are all gonna pop one by one or something. That's the only reason I can imagine that people do that shit, man. Have you ever actually been in an argument on any social media platform? It's the most exhausting shit in the world, because you've all determined already that nobody here is going to be right. You gentlemen into wasting your time before the argument begins. You're not changing their mind. They're sure as hell not changing yours. I think maybe one time throughout all of the lexicon of human history has there been an argument started on social media that has ended in a positive way. Sadly, you were in an online argument. Hey, can I ask you a question? Did you feel good while you were in that argument? Did it really like get the blood pumping in a positive way? Or were you like, fuck man, I wish I was like, I don't know, playing Animal Crossing? Just a random example, dude. And that's the craziest part. Even if you're like, I just want to play Animal Crossing, they'll be like, yeah, well, the new Animal Crossing is garbage anyways. You shouldn't be supporting it. Yeah, we all know that like they cut too many features. Okay, it's fine. We can agree on that and still play the game, man. Okay. Kind of put myself in an ass position. No, you did not. Something told me. I don't know what it was. Call it intuition. Call it, you know, a rat knows best. I just had a feeling that it was not a good time for anybody involved. And then there are some debate psychos out there who will have the worst day of their lives, debate online for 10 hours, and then go, all right, tomorrow I'm gonna do that shit again. Well, like, where do you work? You're not making a living farming Twitter interaction, because at most you're getting like 4 views on a post. What the fuck is happening? Are you an AI plant, man? Are you like, the reason you're so staunch about defending anything that happens with AI is you are artificial intelligence? Is that the reason? And the idea, like, you have to take it personally because, okay, we are in such an ass spot. They're eating through all of my defenses, man. I don't have a way out. Tell my wife and kids I love them. Also, I hope one day
achieved your objective
Hold
in
on.
record time.
Give me some kind of defensive one. +5 luck. Holy shit. Boys, don't ever think that I wasn't gonna make it out of that one. We all knew from the start I was making it out of that one. I'm too slippery, I'm too quick, and most of all, I'm the little engine that could. And because of that, we win. Now, HP still looking relatively low. Give me 3% more crit chance, because the more we can crit, I mean, the more that shit happens, dude. That was a Michael Bay death scene. Speaking of, movies will sometimes do like heroic sacrifices, right? I hate to break it to you, they do that sometimes to like pull at the heartstrings, you know, make you more invested in what the next scene's gonna be, because now when it I hate the explosions. I hate the explosions. I hate the explosions. You should have more subs for this quality content. That shit warms the old cockles of the heart. That shit make, ooh, now I'm all like feeling warm and fuzzy. And then he, uh-oh, gotta go. Nice. Oh, man, thanks for stopping by. That was in YouTube chat, by the way. I'm not stroking my own ego for no reason, Twitch chat. I promise that I'm not just making things up to, like, you know, stroke my own ego. Hold on, is the argument ended quickly? Yeah, none to say. Yeah. I mean, that is like the ultimate you have won the argument button, is when they're like, maybe you should uninstall yourself now. It's like, okay, you've run out of arguments. I understand. And all you have left is, you know, ad hominem. And they're like, it's not ad hominem. It's not ad hominem. So I have a slight issue with this game, and I will explain it after I lock in engineer here. Oh, dude, I love playing Rotator. I think it's fun as hell. Don't know when I'm gonna go back. I think tomorrow I'm doing Isaac. Then Wednesday I'm probably doing, maybe we'll do Persona 3. It depends how much time I got, dude. Work sucks. I'm in a little bit of crunch time right now. But then I'm always looking to slot in some more, especially because we don't even have Danger 5 beat with everyone yet. Schizo rat moment. Dude. So, fun fact. The reason Automod is stopping this one, you'd probably think, oh, Automod's stopping it because you said Schizo. Automod's stopping it because you called me a rat. They're like, hey, that shit's a fed. You can't call him that unless you post receipts right now. Are you a rat? If not, fucking keep that shit out of your mouth. So here is my slight issue with the game, and it's not one that's impossible to amend, but it makes characters feel like shit when you first get them. I have to upgrade this weapon to level 10 to unlock overclocks. You might say, but that's not that bad. It's not that bad. However, how the hell am I supposed to play this character when none of my weapons are able to get overclocked until, you know, my savings bond expires 30 years from now? Once that happens, sure, that's great. Happy I invested at that time, but that doesn't help me right now, you know? So that's my only current issue I have with the game, is I feel as though overclock should just be unlocked by default on a weapon, because now I'm forced to play with a worse version of the weapon for no reason other than, okay, I can't even think of a reason. There's not a reason other than to slow you down from using them. What character is my favorite right now? Scout. Right now, Scout, only because he starts with the highest amount of movement speed and mining speed of the 3 characters I have, and those 2 are the strongest stats in the game as far as I'm concerned. So okay, yeah, here we can see the issue. I have 3 options before me, sprawled out, 3 pathways diverged in a yellow wood. I can either use electrical bullets that electrocute enemies, a drone, or the warthog. but all of these I need to upgrade to level 12 before I unlock overclocks, which makes me say, okay, I don't want any of them. It's why I think this character feels very bad right now. It's not fair to engineer, because like I don't have his shit unlocked, man. I gotta throw down turrets, start running. We'll see what we got here. So Bramble, if I understand correctly, Bramble comes back. You can't get rid of it. It's weeds and gardens, man. They just kind of appear out of nowhere. No one knows why or how. They're just there, you know? Or like, you know, ants appearing inside your house even when you're great about cleaning everything up. Sometimes they just show up. And it's like, brother, who invited you?
Feels rare. Feels right.
But yeah, that is currently, I don't want to, you know, like shit on the game because it is in early access and maybe this is something they will change. Well, in the game you can burn it and it stops growing for a minute. Oh, you mean in Galactic? I was like, I haven't had the option to burn it at all. Okay, kill the elite slasher, the hash slinging, the flash ringing. Throw these down. 12 armor. Okay, so now we are full tank build. We got 50 more HP than normal, and we have 12 armor, causing all sources to deal even less damage to us. Great. I shouldn't pick up stuff like I am right now. Fuck. Okay. What do I mean by I shouldn't pick up stuff like I am right now? I meant I shouldn't get the upgrades I'm getting. I should only focus on leveling up individual weapons because I need to unlock overclocks if I ever want Engineer to feel good. And arguably, I would love for him to feel like a great character. Because I have a feeling he could become the easiest character in the entire game if you build around his gimmick, which is just use structures. Because like, look how much damage the structure is dealing when I train the enemy around it. Now here comes the issue. How the hell do I get out of this one, buddy? It's the, you know, heroic sacrifice at the end of an Aliens movie. I'm gonna take you all out with me, but I've actually got to get out. Which is good because, you know, now we can sequel bait for years to come and everybody will surely love every sequel. I'm just saying, dude, when John Carpenter fucking sequel baited in The Thing, I hated that. Did they ever make a Thing too? Dude, I really hope not. Like, I know I was just making the joke, but what would you even do in a Thing too? Yeah, The Thing arguably got out at the end. That's the entire point of the film, is you're not supposed to be able to trust, oh, is this the real thing or is this one the thing? Did the one at the end, was that the thing posing as a person or are they dead? What happened? You know what I mean? And like, yeah, you can try and analyze film theory for years to come, which one was which. But like, I'm just saying, a lot of sequels that come out trying to capitalize on early success that the, you know, creators did not expect to have success creates a very horrible because nobody wanted it to be a sequel, you know what I mean? Well, the thing is, at the end of the movie, one of the two characters is, or sorry, both of the characters are 100% sure if they are or are not the alien. You as the audience are the only person who's not sure. And what do I mean by that? Well, there's two of them alive. If you're not the alien, you can assume the other one is. Now, maybe the alien's already dead. It's a fair point. Why would you take that risk? You know what I mean? There's no reason to take it, which is what makes it such an elegant and beautiful ending to a, you know, really good film that also has one of the probably unintentionally but still funniest scenes of all time, which is when they're doing chest compressions on the one guy who's dead and the alien opens up and eats the guy's arms. I know that it's supposed to be really scary and you're supposed to be like, oh my god, that's terrifying. I laughed really hard when it happened. Let's get 10% more status damage because we're doing a ton of electrical now. and we're starting to feel good. Now, engineer has an issue. What is that issue? Damage, good. You know, survivability, good. Ability to mine stuff while you have that damage and survivability. That's a loud, incorrect buzzer noise. That is currently what we are missing, is the ability to actually go out and mine some stuff. Okay. Increase healing granted on level up. I think that's a great idea, seeing as we are partially just tanking hits to level up. Then you might say that's cope. You're just getting hit because you're bad at dodging. Yes, but you don't say that part out loud. That's the part that we think in our brain instead. Dude, I downloaded the Persona stream that I did on Saturday to like clip some moments for what's what, or for YouTube shorts, for all that kind of stuff, because you know there's a lot of good blind reactions there, all that kind of stuff. And I think it'd be interesting because a lot of people still care about Persona 3 right now. It's very much in people's minds. Understandably, the game did just come out. I'm not trying to be like those fucking freaks. My computer downloading the 8-hour VOD, I thought that genuinely it was gonna like self-destruct. It was not ready to download. It was so big, man. I believe it is a 28 gigabyte file of just, you know, my 8-hour stream. So that one I'm gonna definitely have to cut down a little bit. But you struggle to find some moments in 3-hour streams. Yeah, well, it's because I'm too hard, okay? I mean, the issue was, right, they didn't know the threat existed at first. And then by the time they knew it existed, it was really hard for them to, you know, understand what was what. They were a little discombobulated. Not like me. If I was there, that shit wouldn't have gone down like that. It's all I'm saying. If I was there, give me 5 minutes and I'm fighting the alien. I'd simply be like, all right, what's your favorite Fortnite skin? And they'd be like, what's Fortnite? And I'd be like, it's this one. He doesn't know. This fool, he doesn't know, man. He has no clue. He'd be like, save the world or battle royale. Ice him. He thought I was talking about save the world for even a second. No offense, you know, like save the world fans. I am also one of them. I would just, you know, let's be honest. If somebody asks you your favorite anything in Fortnite and your initial thought is save the world, you might just be the alien.
That elite never stood a chance.
At that point, you know what? Just to be safe, I'm taking you down. 20% more fire rate. Reload, or sorry, reroll. And then we get paint job, and now we have unlocked the ability to mod our starter one. So here's where my issue with this system comes in. I don't think it's necessarily bad to be like hit 12 and then you can unlock the ability to get them. The run you hit 12, I should have the ability to put on perks. Because now I'm just playing like a nerfed version of the character for no reason other than haha. Hee hee, wouldn't that be silly? I mean, I definitely agree that Save the World didn't and doesn't get the love it deserves. But also some people blame Epic for that. Can you really blame them when they've got like the Incredible Hulk, Leon Kennedy, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles joining, you know, the Battle Royale mode? I don't think the investors would be in if they'd be like, hey, we're gonna add your character to only our Save the World version. They'd be like, you know what, actually, fucking, you can't have my IP. I'm gonna take that shit back. Speaking of, dude, I think I was like getting DDoSed earlier. So part of the reason my stream was late, I'll admit, I was playing League of Legends with some friends who I normally don't get as much of a chance to talk to. But I was decimating this one top laner, and all of a sudden my internet went out, but like micro out 3 times in a row. I'm not saying that they were, you know, DDoSing me because I was decimating them in League of Legends, because that'd be a really sad thing for them to do. I'm just saying that maybe there's perhaps a non-zero chance that they DDoSed me for decimating them in League of Legends. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that beautiful explosion. Jesus. It's enough to make a grown man come. Cry. Sorry, got the quote wrong. Haven't watched it in a little bit. My fault. Warthog, auto shotgun. I just don't think that this weapon's good. I'm sorry. I hate all my NG boys out there who love the Warthog. Look, maybe in the normal game. Throw down another turret, man. Okay. This is the worst training spot I could have picked. What is wrong with me? Whatever. This is, you know what? This is my training spot. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I'm going to make this spot where I gotta run the fuck out of here. What's wrong? Wait. Yeah, I gotta run out. Dude, I mean, like, it's an insane thing to do. Because some people would partake in DDoS attacks and then be like, I'm so good at games. What are you talking about? You're not good. You crippled the competition. It's like being, oh, I'm the fastest runner in the world. By the way, I hired someone to break all of my competition's kneecap. Yeah, I really sincerely hope that in that situation, you're winning. Because if you aren't, we got problems. You have taken every possible shortcut and advantage you could. So please do win on that. Like this one guy, he posted on Twitter all proud that people in Tekken 8 would rage quit against him. And somebody had responded and was like, wait, but you rage quit against me like 3 sets in a row. And that guy was like, yeah, of course, if I'm gonna lose, I'm just gonna quit. Okay, look, I'm not gonna say you can't be a rage quitter. That would be an insane claim to make. You can do whatever you want with a video game you have bought. I'm simply gonna say, the reason that you fight against rage quitters is because I bet the game has a system in place that says, hey, if you're gonna rage quit, buddy, that's fine. Prepare to only fight people who are your breed. You have picked, you know, your guild is rage quitters. Now play against them. Okay. Hold on. I really hope that's how the matchmaking works, by the way, because like the only people who deserve to, you know, play against rage quitters are people who they themselves be quitting filled with rage. Okay, so I want you to be honest with me. Just level with me 100%. If I were to buy and stream Helldivers 2, would I be able to use my brain while playing the game? Because I feel like, or would I be able to like say random stupid shit while playing the game? Because it seems like it's a little bit too much. You gotta be, you know, dialed in. That's my only issue with the game. I think it looks phenomenal. The clips I've been seeing, the role play for democracy. You know what I mean? Like, the community around it is amazing. I love so much that has to do with the community and, you know, the players of the game. They all seem to be very happy fellows who are getting insanely into role-playing the situation of being a Helldiver, which is just a beautiful thing to have happen online, you know what I mean? Especially because we have these moments throughout human history where we can look back and people were like, dude, look at this guy LARPing, he's so cringe, right? Ew, he's LARPing like in public, what's wrong with him? People are like, why would you ever want to do that? And then they'll hop on a video game and all of a sudden they're no longer, you know, Gerald from Wisconsin who works at the Dairy Queen in his 9 to 5. They are now a private Helldiver going on, you know, expeditions to fight the Horde for all of mankind. And they're never more into a role in their entire life. It's like they've been training their entire life just to be cast for this one moment. Okay. I hate these flying enemies just because you can't avoid them. Fuck me. This is not a good spot for me to be in, boys. The bugs are encroaching. Oh, dear Lord. If you ever find my wife or kids, oh, tell them their dad went out fighting. Say he wasn't a bitch. Nah, because he doesn't go out. You know what? I take it back. That message, give it back to me. I'll tell him myself. You're gonna tell him yourself that you died? Okay, yeah, that's pretty. Look, I don't know what I was talking about either. When you put it like that, it really does seem a little bit erroneous of me to have made that claim, but look. Okay, you know what? I will tell him myself. I'll tell him the way I died. Okay, hold on. This is not a good spot for me to be in. We gotta run. We gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Holy shit, that's a lot of enemies, don't you think? I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Holy shit, dude. It's just too many bugs. We gotta drop the load. Okay. Good shit, boys. What we got? Fuck. Okay, so I do want to make a little bit of an addendum to that. I feel like a lot of anime fans have some stolen valor on that, where they're like, oh man, it's the whole argument of I'll be your boss one day, right? Anime fans were like, 20 years ago, you called me cringe for liking anime. But now you all like it too. I'd like to make a slight addendum to that. 20 years ago, people, you know, we were still rocking with Naruto, Dragon Ball, all that kind of stuff, right? The reason you got called weird is because people would be online and posting like, dude, my little sister is the hottest wife I could ask for is actually such an underrated gem of an anime. And in my opinion, you should get clowned harder for saying that now. Now I think we're kind of being desensitized to it because so many people are posting about stuff like that. They're like, no, you gotta watch the I'm training my daughter to become my new wife anime. I don't gotta watch that. That's a tutorial on grooming. It's a how-to step-by-step guide. And then people are like, it's so wholesome. And like, maybe it is, but I just couldn't imagine from the title that it would be. Okay. Increase electrical damage, because we be doing a good bit of electrical. They got me playing fucking DDR out here. Holy shit, I'm dodging Alawi tentacles. Jesus. Okay, go over here, because there's no sparrows to kill me. Set up all of these, and now we have a chokehold. See that shit? They don't know what to do once you get the chokehold up. Oh, baby, that's so strong. Okay. I'm understanding now. I'm beginning to believe. You see this? I'm beginning. We gotta get the fuck out of here, though. Holy shit. Look at the wave behind us. The damn paparazzi when, you know, they see any celebrity getting Taco Bell. It's their time to strike. 5, 4. We're out.
Stage 4 completed.
Okay. In Helldiver's case, right, it has his own. Okay. So yeah, if I wanted to ever just do chill streams where I'm talking about like how to evade taxes, you know, and all that kind of stuff, my usual shtick, we'll call it, I would just do like a lower difficulty one and we can vibe. But then when it's gaming time, you know it's gaming time. Also, I brought up the Halo Top brownies earlier. Dude, I think they're killing my stomach. Something is not sitting right in there, and I can only imagine it's whatever brownies were somehow, you know, half the calories of all the other ones. I can only imagine that's what it is, because something is not right there. Something is like a nuclear bomb has gone off, man. This shit was definitely not tested by the FDA. They were like, we've got a concoction of questionable, you know, we made a modern day elixir of life, okay? We don't know if it works or not, but we've made it. Now, I hate the positioning I've placed myself in. We're gonna have to take a little bit of damage. Also get a little bit of green. Some umame. Nothing wrong with getting a little umame to start off with, you know what I mean? It's a great way to start it out. And then hopefully we get like something else going on here. Yeah, it's got some debuff, man, and I don't know what it is. It's got like unshitting 5 or something. Also, my nose, you know what? Maybe I'm sick. Last night I felt god awful, and now I can't breathe through my nose. So if you hear me breathing in a really weird way, it's because my nose is unable to breathe currently. So if I exhale a little bit harder out of my mouth, I promise you I'm not sitting here mouth agape like, I gotta get the next play. It's not like that. It's more that I can't breathe out of my nose, and I'm going to save you the noise of me clearing my nose 30,000 times. I'm just gonna power through the idea that I never was born with one. They call me he who shall not be named. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. People clowned on Voldemort for having no nose. Brother, I would take that shit compared to how my nose works, all right? I doubt his no nose got clogged every day. You are fucking me, aren't you? Oh, you are intercoursing me in a way I don't appreciate. All right, we're dead as hell. Yeah, we're so dead. Yep. Wait. Big level up. Okay, okay. Hold on, 1 second, 1 second. I'm gonna mute and clear my nostril. Yeah, it's just not going well. I'm not gonna lie. I know that the way I was breathing when I came back, I want to make a promise to everybody involved. I was not doing a big old line of cocaine. It's not in the budget. If I was, I'd let you know, because then I could write that off as a business expense, Scarface style. I don't know if Scarface filed his taxes. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't close with the guy. Dude, it's crazy because like, no one would watch if I did an ASMR stream, which is why my gimmick would be, it would have to be something crazy, right? Like my gimmick for ASMR is like helping you hide the bodies ASMR, you know what I mean? No, you gotta chop it finer than that. No, I'm telling you, the cops are gonna find it that way. You've gotta go a little bit finer than that. Just get in there. No. No, you're doing it wrong. That kind of acid, they can track that. You bought it at a chemistry store. They know. They know you had to order that online. Use a different kind of acid. Dig a hole 6 feet deep. On top of it, place a dead animal. No. Because now when the dog digs it up, just listen to me. You see what I mean? Like that would be my kind of ASMR. And I think that I'm pretty good. I think that and it would be pretty, you know. Oh, a protected type of plant works too. See, I was thinking you just like you put a dead animal on top of it. They dig it up and all of a sudden they're like, ah, that's what the dog was smelling. We got this though. You know what? Let me come up with a good plan on how to body and how we can make this ASMR stream real. Fuck, I'm dead. I pathfinded poorly. Yeah.
Next time,
yeah.
I'm trying plan C.
Dude, my nostrils are so fucked up. Okay, it's fine. We have overclocks now. If we had overclocks last run, I think we won. So now we have a shock fence unlocked too. Okay, any upgrades? Of course not. How stupid of me to think. We're gonna do this so we can get an upgrade though, because we're somewhat close. This one we only need one more and then we get the crit chance up. Don't I have any nasal spray? Dude, I live in the United States, okay? Let's reel it back a little bit. I'm lucky if I have acetaminophen. That makes me part of the bourgeoisie if I have acetaminophen, okay? And you're just, you know, you're probably like, you just want to say acetaminophen because you know how to say acetaminophen. I do. I just like saying acetaminophen because it makes me sound like so smart because it's like, oh, you call it, what's that? You take Tylenol. Honey, pass me the acetaminophen. You know what I mean? And you might be like, that's one of the easiest ones. Yeah, but like, people think it's hard to pronounce because it's a big word. Once you hear how it's pronounced once, you just put a little bit of your mental fortitude towards knowing how to pronounce it, and you'll never, you know, mess up pronouncing it again, but you'll sound so much smarter. Because some people, they'll be like acetaminophen. It's like, oh, you don't know acetaminophen? How quaint. I remember when I was that broke. Yes. It's one of those, it's one of the only like medical terms that or like medical names for something that I actually know. But you know what, I actually might have nasal spray. I think I bought some a while ago. I wonder if it's gone bad. Like if I inject this shit, I'm going to, you know, start tasting colors by looking at them. I'm gonna be like, oh damn, that green ore tasted delicious, man. That was like the green what the fuck are they? The green lifesaver, baby. That is my favorite lifesaver though, dude. Ah, fuck, I hate all of these.
That's what I needed.
We'll explode into a burning ring of fire. We'll go down, down, down as the flames go higher. You know what I mean? And it burns, burns, burns. Yeah, I know Johnny Cash, America's sweetheart. I don't know, did he ever do anything that made us hate him after his death? Or are we like still pretty cool on Johnny Cash? If we hate him now, my fault. Look, I grew up, you know, fishing trips, listening to Mumford and Sons and country. Okay, so like,
Just the upgrade.
they all hold a special place to me. When Toby Keith died and like half the people were like, good, he was a horrible person, I'd be lying if part of me wasn't like, damn, that's Toby Keith gone. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Do I remember any of the songs? If you told me the names, I'd remember them, right? But you have to keep in mind, I was a child. So, like, the names of artists was not what was registering in my brain. Which, speaking of, isn't it crazy, names of artists, right? Like, I think Picasso died pretty recently, right? Like, all things considered, he's not a Renaissance painter, is more what I'm saying. Turrets will follow you around. Oh, baby. Yo, boys, get rid of the bustling fungus and give me the wumpus, man. I need the damn wumpus. We got wumpus ones now. I mean, like, Johnny Cash is the most classic country can get. You know what I mean? That's like heartland country right there. Before it was all about, I think country took a weird metamorphosis, man. Oh, metamorphosis, dude, he said the name of the funny like porn thing. No, it's just a word, man. Not everything is related to like, oh, it's just like this dojin. It's not just like this dojin, man. You need help, psychiatric. But like, it went through this really weird, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so people could be alive right now who were alive when Picasso was alive. That shit is crazy to me. But country music kind of had this strange metamorphosis, right? Where it used to be, it was kind of like, you know, telling stories through music. Like, you know, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. You know what I mean? It's like, ooh, but that train keeps on moving. And I'm like, oh, damn. Hell yeah. But like, now it's kind of like very, I don't want to say like farmer core, but it's so farmer core. You know what I mean? Like the Folsom City Blues, anybody can listen to that and be like, damn, he's telling a hell of a story with this one. Or like Ring of Fire, be like, ooh, he got a, yeah, he's kind of getting it on this one, right? But now it's just kind of like, she don't want to ride my tractor. What's up with that? I should attack her. It's like, what the fuck what is going on? What has happened here, man? This is not, is this the same genre of music? I feel like we've somewhere just taken a detour and got off wrong. My wife said that I should fish her. I said, not unless you're my sister. Like, what's going, how did it get there? You know what I mean? There's definitely somewhere along the way we lost sight of something, you know? It was, this isn't what was envisioned. Johnny Cash didn't die for this. I mean, I don't think, he wasn't like Elvis Presley where you can expressly look at Elvis's diet and be like, holy shit, he should have died sooner. You know? I think that he just kind of died because old people do that sometimes. No offense to them. I'm sure that, you know, they're lovely individuals or something. Okay, let's go. I think it was. I don't know. Maybe he was killed. Yeah, like, it's always, now it's just so, there's no soul. There's no heart to it. Because there's that one song that was quote unquote like a country hit recently, that one that was like fancy. That was just not country. I don't know what it was. I don't know how you describe it. It was like pop music, but somebody was thinking of a banjo when they wrote the pop song. You know what I mean? This doesn't count as country. It's why I think people are like, I hate country music. Yeah, because it's kind of just now expressly taking the worst aspects of other music and combining them together. This is how it is metamorphosized, you know? It is unfortunately emulsified into this blob that is aformous and nobody can recognize it anymore. So what's this one do? Is it like a Tesla coil striking? Oh, you actually are setting up a field. Aha! So now what are they gonna do? They're fucked now. Okay. Oh fuck, there was an enemy above me. I was not watching the Z-axis in this two-dimensional game. Well, technically it's 2.5D when you start to think about it, because it is shot from an isometric view. I Poindexter, when's the last time you made a woman Sorry. I don't know what I'm dude, I'm just fucking talking tonight. That's my fault. Okay. I know it's lost its way in such a form that I don't think it can ever come back. And I don't think that, I think the worst part is some people still think they're in a country golden age. It's so sad to see. You're not. Nobody thinks you are. Like that, also that one song, I believe in the one fancy like song that I brought up, that I didn't really know what kind of genre you counted as anymore and all that kind of stuff. I believe one of the lines is we fancy like Applebee's. Brother, wait till I take them to the Cheesecake Factory. Their whole life is gonna like shift before their eyes. They'll be like, holy shit, you can, something can be this fancy. Change the damage type to electrical is good, because now everything we do is electrical. One more charge, you might say, was the better option. I think you've got a good argument there, and probably you're correct, but I just figured that electrical means this now does AoE, and I can just kind of like walk around with them. I'm very happy that we got motile turrets though. And you might be like, don't you mean mobile? I mean, mobile would also work, but I'm pretty sure that their motility is also what's helping here. I'm not sure though. It's been a while since I've actually checked what the definition of motility was. So it might not be motile. If it's not, well, guess what? I just helped you learn a new word. Because you might be like, he definitely just messed up saying mobile. No, it's a word. I learned this a while ago because I thought somebody else messed up. Oh, if you think this is crazy that I'm playing Watson from Apex Legends, just wait until Friday's Apex stream. What? Leaked? No, I mean, look, here's the thing. If I could find 2 people to stream with, I probably would. But like, I'm not gonna lie. No offense to my streamer friends out there, like, who also don't have that many viewers, such as myself. I do think that one of the lamest things you can do to your friend group is start up just like a boys gaming night and be like, hey guys, is it cool if I stream this? Also, you guys have to act differently. That's like one of the worst things. That's, you know, Roll's the worst decision of all time, asked to leave the voice call. If they say yes, I guarantee you it is because they are being nice, not because they think it's a good idea. You know, not everybody wants their life broadcast, especially when they're, okay, we are dead as hell. Yep. See y'all in hell. Just kidding. I've made my exit. The great escape. Okay, okay. Guys, hey, did you just say, dude, quit saying fuck, man. I told you my stream is family friendly, dude. You can't swear. You can't. I'm gonna have to kick you, dude. I'm gonna kick you. Oh, how many viewers do you have? Shut the fuck up, Kyle. Not everything's about viewers. And like, you know, to this small streamer that I've made up's credit, not everything is about viewers. But if you're gonna, you know, ever in fucking police the rule, I have died to explosions 3 runs in a row. 3 runs in a row I have died to explosions. I need to invest in blast-proof armor or just a brain that works nicer. He's here, guys. Holy shit. Boys, lads, ladies, Germa 985s of the court. We're getting drilled tonight. All right. Continue. Play. Let us do this one as Driller. So what does he do? Likes to get up close and personal, burning his way through hordes with chemical weapons and mining his way through walls with his trusty power drills. All right, Subata I-20. So we have a melee class. This is going to be my favorite character, and there's just no doubt. Oh, and he mines oh so quickly. Oh, fuck yeah. Watch this. Oh, baby. Okay, let's see what we got. So as you mine, he gets some kind of stacking buff. So it's in our best interest to just kind of be like this. And then we should get more armor because we already know we're going to be up close. So yeah, see how we're stacking some kind of buff by mining? It's all gone now because I ran too far without mining. But then we get over here and get more money. So I think Driller is going to be very easy for me because what I'm best at is min-maxing and shop. And shop min-maxing seems to be his go-to way of kind of popping off because, like, you have the money for it. Now, unfortunately, they have decided that, you know, red, not for us. We are not gifted with red little gumdrops of hope, which is okay. Yeah, now, ooh, loot bugs. Brother, I'm about to go drill a bug. Oh, yeah. They really did, dude. It feels like I've unlocked the final boss. You know what I mean? Because I'm just cutting through everything. And the swarm is nothing. Okay, what we got? The flamethrower, I'm a huge fan of. Oh, hell yes. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Oh, this brings back my memories of playing, of actually playing Deep Rock, man. This was my class right here. And I remember the damn crisper flamethrower. I mean, admittedly, it worked, you know, quite differently than being an AoE orbital around you, such that I had to play around the idea that having it hit. But still, I remember plus 10% damage. What would fire rate even do? Maybe it makes it move quicker. Do I want it to move quicker? Or would I rather just keep moving a little slow so that I'm in control at all times? You know what I mean? I think I might just rather it move a little on the slow end. Okay, keep up our buff from mining. Oh, baby. So what does the mining buff do? Driller likes to get up close, blah, blah, blah. Foreman, plus 2% for up to... Oh, okay. So this is just making us mine quicker. It's got nothing to do with our combative abilities. So there's probably, you know, someone out there who's like, you're a fucking dumbass. Stop mining for no reason. You're, you know, wasting possible DPS. On the other hand, Driller got the driller hands. We're gonna use them. Did you consider this point? Driller got the hands. And who would I be if I'm not here to throw them? You know what I mean? Okay. Maybe? I mean, we'll probably check because odds are we'll get a fire rate increase. Yeah, so he definitely does like burning hordes. I can see that already. They were really, you know, on one when they said Driller loves to burn hordes. Give me more max HP because I'm getting up close and personal. Crit chance and then some mining speed. Okay, mining speed was a wasted stat. Why is mining speed a wasted stat? We already mine at the speed of sound. You know what I mean? Like, blink and you miss it, and I've mined the entire world to its core. So I definitely didn't need mining speed. Now here, we got these guys exploding. Okay, okay, explode. I know I'm getting greedy for XP, but like, dude, did you see how much XP that was? If I left that behind, I don't think I could look Mama Rat in the eye anymore, man. She'd be like, didn't you leave behind? I did leave behind all that, you know? But now, because that was 2.5 levels that were just sitting on the ground, ripe for the taking. That's what Lewis and Clark also said on their, you know, expedition. And people were like, you committed war crimes. And they were like, how do you know? You left a journal documenting them. Ah, damn, I guess we did. What were we thinking? Okay. Upgrade Subata? Yeah, we'll definitely get that one finished upgraded. It doesn't feel like the strongest starter weapon, but to counteract it, we're able to run away from any of our problems. Now, why did I purposefully take that damage? Because I get XP when I get hit, and it felt like a waste if I wasn't using that passive. Are you lying, Salted Slices, because you were just an idiot who walked into a bug? Yes. Yeah, I am. Thank you for noticing. Now, here's where Driller is going infinite, though. Because we keep getting this, and we get the better match that we need to upgrade across the account anyways. We've got a good basis on our hands for actually upgrading our characters permanently and finally, you know, looking strong in the eyes of the populace. Okay. Fire them. All right. Ooh, we gotta go around. Okay, we gotta do a loop-de-loop and pull real quick because they have put all of the drop beneath us. Grab a green real quick while we're here. Okay, fire. That explosion is gonna hit no one except for me. Yeah, well, so never mind. Good job to that bug. I mean, you know, he really did his job. I did not do mine of dodging. Roll this XP gain just because we're getting so much XP. I actually feel like I'm on a strong character. Normally, I feel as though I'm struggling a lot in the early waves. Right now, I'm kind of feeling, you know, like I was able to go back to high school, start, you know, freshman year with my current level of intelligence. Which is to say I'm feeling strong, but not overpowered. I wonder if you did that right now. You plucked the average adult and threw them right back in high school, right? First of all, half of the adults would probably be having a time of their life because they were like, this was it. This was my peak, man. But more than that, fuck, man. I've made too much of an open space. I don't have anywhere that I myself can run. Okay. Okay. This one is a turret. We will place it. Oh, it's not just any turret, though. It is a fire damage turret. Okay, okay. And you might be like, yeah, didn't you know that from Deep Rock? I thought you played the character. I've said it before and I'll say it again, okay? My friend group does not stick with games we play. I played Deep Rock for probably 5 hours or less. And most likely on that or less side. Okay, put those up. Oh, baby, now when they start to come through, they're gonna, ooh. Oh, baby. Let's go, man. Yeah, I never understood how you could think your peak was high school, right? Granted, this is probably, okay, you know what? It's not a fair comparison because I think it's coming from somebody whose low point most likely was in high school. So never mind. I guess people can have their own opinions about when life was its best. For me, though, that shit was definitely not high school. Oh no, were you bullied? Nah, I just didn't like it, right? Like, everybody thinks that if you hated high school, I'm still waiting, Ooh, 15% crit chance. Dude, everything's a crit now. Oh, for my peak? I feel like my peak's coming. I feel like I've got big plans for how I'm gonna peak. And I can't share them with you right now because the haters will sabotage them. Someday, though, I will hopefully be able to proclaim to people my peak, which is what I've been working towards for a while now. And you might be like, is it to make it big as a content creator? It's adjacent. And I don't want to say too much more, because once I'm thoroughly of the mindset that if you put your ideas out there before you've worked hard enough to make them come true, you're going to lose motivation, and thus you will not be able to make them come true. You're going to manifest your own failure if you put your idea out there too early. And I am not going to do that shit, because I've done it too many times. Too many times I get too excited about something I'm doing. I tell people about it, and it's over. You know what I mean?
The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
The haters will sabotage me, man. Except the hater in this situation is just me. That's why I couldn't really, like, it wasn't very apt to the current situation. Okay, I should probably just walk out of here. Yeah. Oh, wow. This one's far away. Oh, well, it's right over there. But, like, XP. We don't have that much money, so I will just take 10% damage on this one. Maybe I should have taken plus 10 max HP. I don't know. We've got, you know,
Stage completed.
we've got options. We've got bitches. We've got hoes. We've got real designer clothes, you know? Sure. Fire rate, reload speed, roll me, damage, and there we go. I mean, it's just so nice. I mean, I guess it really would be, right? Like, I feel like I normally don't describe myself as a self-saboteur, right? But it's because a lot of people, and this could be projection, and if it's projection, allow me to project, when they do projects, part of the reason they do a project is to get people to be like, holy shit, dude, let's go, that's so sick, you know what I mean? Like, to get that kind of gratification and acceptance from those around you and those in your life who matter to you, right? So if I tell people what my plan is before I have completed the plan, I get that gratification part. And now I'm like, well, why would I even bother trying? Because they're like, yo, that'd be so sick, you should definitely do it. That doesn't motivate me. I've been gratified already. I've already been told it's a good idea. So at this point, it's time for me to just like quit trying. I've already hit, you know, the peak of what I've been trying to do. So okay. Dude, can the fire damage please? I mean, I'll increase the damage of a crit hit. Ow. Fucking assholes. But yeah, I mean, I think, like, I tend to not care too much what people around me think, but humans innately, I believe, have some kind of level in that, sorry, let me rephrase. I care what people around me think, obviously, but not in a way where I'd let it influence, because if you don't at all, I think that you might be a little bit psychotic, but not in a way where I'd let it influence and determine my path of what I'm doing. If somebody around me is like, hey, you really shouldn't do that, I'll be like, damn, sucks that I'm not gonna have their support, but I'm still doing this shit. But I still listen in for that kind of, you know, somewhere there's gonna be that input. Okay. Ooh, 50 crit damage. Yeah, if someone's like, oh damn, that art piece looks so good, you'll probably just be like, sick, it looks good, I'm done. Then I don't have to keep working. Everyone already thinks it looks good. What's the point of finishing it? Everyone already says it's good, and you know, it's why I feel like a lot of Twitter artists have stopped posting work in progress unless it's like underneath the finalized post, because people also act that way in terms of, oh, I already saw this art, I don't have to like it. I saw the work in progress. The work in progress wasn't the final fucking piece, man. You saw the Mona Lisa when it was just a smiley face on, you know, sheet of paper. Now you gotta come back and appreciate the Mona Lisa being completed. All you saw was but a scribble and a footnote in what it could have been. You don't gotta, you know, oh, it's been there, done that. We've seen this before. No, you haven't. I assure you it's new. Okay, what we got? Let's go reload speed. Now we have that one level 12. Our only other ones that are close are flamethrowers. So I guess flamethrower will go for next. What I mainly cared about, oh, fire damage up on everything. Sorry, that's simply better. I know I said, oh, next we got it. Nope, I lied. Okay, go through here. walk through a wall. Oh, 25% mining speed. They don't stand a chance once I'm fully stacked. Dear Lord. Crystals fall asunder like they're nothing. Like they are but paper beneath my wings, brother. Oh, man. Also, I have been playing Phoenix Wright, the original trilogy, off stream with someone. I am almost done the original trilogy. Currently on what I believe is the final case of the original trilogy. Why do I bring this up? So we had a talk, me and the person I was playing it with, and they were like, I don't care that much about Apollo Justice. I just don't care about it that much. And that's fair. I think Apollo Justice is going to be worse than Phoenix Wright, almost definitely. With that said, the Apollo Justice just had a remastered trilogy, and I've never played or seen any of the games. So we might do a playthrough on stream of all of Apollo Justice. Just because, like, look, I really like the original trilogy, okay, of Ace Attorney. So I might do it. I think I shouldn't have done that one. That was just kinetic weapons, and I think that's, well, it's half. So half's not bad. I think getting an epic upgrade for half of your weapons, I mean, it's definitely better than just going for like an epic on one, you know? Okay. There was a little bug hiding there, man. I just wanted the XP. No, so the way overclocks work is, you see how there's like an XP bar as I'm choosing my upgrades? You can unlock up to 3 overclocks on a weapon in the run based off of that XP bar. But right now, the reason you can't see that is because none of them have overclocks unlocked. Apollo Justice is a different lawyer. Now, do I know much about his story, about what makes him different, about why he's the protagonist of a whole new series or anything like that? I know nothing. All I know is he doesn't look nearly as cool or iconic as Phoenix, and you know, a huge problem. Also, no Miles Edgeworth. That's gonna be a big downside for me. That's like such a, Miles Edgeworth is my favorite character in the whole series. I think he's great. Detective Dick Gumshoe's also a great character, but I'm sure they'll bring back Gumshoe. They gotta bring back, if they don't bring back Gumshoe, what's the point of the whole series? He's the detective, man. If I do the first trial on stream and Gumshoe's not there, I'm turning off the game and I'm walking away and I'm reflecting. You know, I'm the end of Oppenheimer when Oppenheimer sits on a bench sadly thinking about all the millions of innocent people that died. Is that how it ends? I don't know, I just lie. When I don't know something, I just come up with it, you know? That's probably how it ends. Isn't that a fitting end for him? He's a little sad on a park bench. Poor guy. But yeah, Apollo does it. If you look him up, right, he kind of looks like a Poindexter, man. He looks like the Scrappy Doo of Ace Attorney, which is to say, you can tell that the devs were like, people are gonna love Apollo Justice, and then everybody's like, dude, I fucking hate Apollo Justice. I don't know if he's actually hated or not, but that's the vibe I get from him. He gives me insanely Scrappy Doo energy. When you put him next to Phoenix, that's all I can think, man. I'm like, damn, they really didn't know what to do. Especially because, like, I mean, look. There was a spin-off that was on exclusively, I believe, DS, and is currently on iPhones, not Android, which was Ace Attorney Miles Edgeworth Chronicle, where you play as Edgeworth and Gumshoe for the whole thing. But it's very nearly lost media, because the version that you can play now is not like the real version or something like that. I'm not sure all of the details, but it's something along those lines. But yeah, I would very much like to play that on stream, assuming that I like the characters, because Ace Attorney is a series that is very carried by its fun and rememberable characters. And if I don't think the characters are fun or memorable, well, off. You know what I mean? Fucking, that's that. Okay. Throw down a couple of these. Now we need to keep healing. I'm looking real hard for some more red sugar. Not seeing any. What we got up here? Nothing. Elite slasher. Slash is a very easy one to deal with, luckily. They have decided to take sweet, sweet, delicious, and delectable mercy on me. Okay, run away this way. Run, run, Rudolph. Santa's got a... What is this? Santa's got a merry-go-round? That doesn't make sense. I don't know what the lyrics to Run, Run, Rudolph are. Dude, I love Lost Media too. I'll watch like an 8-hour documentary. It's probably not that long. Like a 3-hour video documentary by someone I've never heard of who's talking about this SpongeBob episode that was almost Lost Media. And it's just not at all. And I'll be like, holy shit, could you imagine how different my life would be if that SpongeBob episode was never found? And then like if I logistically think it through, I'm like, oh, well, I guess probably not that different, but like, dude, it could have been gone forever. Scholars would have been looking back and been like, where's episode 18B? It's incomplete. Okay. A little bit more here. Increase our kinetic. I don't like. Roll these. A bit more max HP because we need it desperately right now. And then we come down here. He dies before he reaches me, and thus we get a drop pod in. Fuck me. Drop pod might not hang around, but like neither am I. So okay, let's go this way. Fuck, dude. I can't get out though. Okay. Good shit. There's our way. Okay, okay. 2% more move speed. They call me milk the way I 2%. Okay. There were claws underneath the drop pod. They almost killed me. Holy shit. Oh yeah, nah, I be getting cozy as hell before I watch a Wendigoon video, man. I be snuggling in and I'm like, all right, let's see what we got here, man. What do we think? What's this crazy guy gonna get up to this time? Okay. Loot bugs, please. Healing. Any kind of healing, please. I beg of you. That's fine. I didn't need it anyways. Haha, I was kidding. Fuck, man. We need to find red sugar and quick. Okay, okay. Shit, man. I can't let myself even get one tapped by a bug. Because that would...
Guess I'm part of the statistics.
I didn't even see the bug, man. Everyone cue the comedic timing. Guys, did you hear? He said he can't let himself be killed by a bug. And then he got killed by a bug. Isn't that hilarious? Wow. Streamers really do have the damnedest timing. Haha. Everybody clip it and put it on r/livestream fails. They'll eat it up. Sorry. Should have bought heal. I'm too greedy. My life is a constant greed fest. One that I will never see the end of. Okay. No, well, I guess I will see the end of my own life, but I don't think I'll have too many thoughts afterwards. Coming back, should have done it better. Anyone could have done that one better. Okay. One more time. We'll do the gunner. We'll do the gunner. We have to do it anyways because we have to level up the lead storm on this one. Isn't this what you started with? Yeah. I mean, I guess I won't see the end of my own life, but I will at least be there. There's no shot that I'm not present for it. If I'm not present, I definitely did something wrong. Guys, my monitor has cut. I'm playing off of the OBS mini screen. Luck upgrade. Hey, Salted Slices, you really shouldn't prioritize luck first if you find yourself dying a lot because it doesn't actually help your damage and thus will lead to a luck upgrade. That is all I have to say on the matter. We've got time. They're not spawning in any big enemies. This is for us to go around, kill loot bugs, and collect. Okay. Fucker. and collect upgrades and levels as we can. Plus 9% XP will allow me to make up for some of the lost time. What lost time am I speaking of? Hold on. Supply beacon is nearby. I'm speaking primarily of the lost time I have created by going around and doing nothing but collecting materials. 15% damage. And then over here, mine this out. And people thought I'd never stream Minecraft. See, people can change for the better or worse. Good shit. What we got? What we got? Between these, we always take the red sugar one first because, ooh, I can make LMG platforms with this guy. No, we do this one first because now we have piercing shots that we also don't have to necessarily look in the direction of the enemy to shoot. This shit is actually Helldivers 2 isometric. Probably. I haven't played Helldivers. I heard that they did a free weekend for PlayStation though. That one apparently tanked the servers to all hell and made queue times unbearable. Some people who were like, I paid $40 for this, and now you're telling me that just because all these kids want to try it for free? Brother, you don't got time for this. Democracy needs you. Go defend a planet from a big bug. Quit making shit posts or whatever. The planets are falling. You call yourself a diver, brother? You're not even a... I don't know. You're not even a swimmer. Thank you. You're not even David Schwimmer. David, comma. How much do you think he got made fun of for his name? Not saying that it was deserved, by the way. I'm just like, look, kids make fun of names for like really dumb reasons. You could have the most normal name of all time, and that's why they'll make fun of you. They'll be like, where's the uniqueness in your name? Huh, John Doe? And it's like, no, no. Hey, I saw you on the news yesterday. They said you were an unidentified victim, huh? What's up with that, John Doe? It must be one of the most unfortunate names to have, actually. Like, you think it's so normal, and that's the issue. It's too normal. Something's off here. Like, if your real name is John Doe, you're probably gonna be a serial killer. Sorry, I don't make the rules. But on the bright side, when they make a Netflix documentary on you in a couple years, the internet's gonna love you for a bit. And then they'll be like, you know, I won't lie. John, does anyone else think John Doe was kinda? And it's like, don't finish that sentence. He actually killed and ate people. And it's like, okay, well, you know what? Fair enough, I suppose. I wonder what the obsession is with that, right? Like, I understand it's like, oh, they're so dangerous. There's got to be a limit to that, though. You can't be like, oh, they're so dangerous, they'd actually kill me, skin me alive, and eat me. Because where are you getting off to that part? At some point, you just gotta, you know, level with yourself and be like, damn, even if it would be hot, I'd be dead. So I guess it wouldn't be that hot. Helldivers broke GTA 5. Yes! Finally! Sorry.
Completed. Well done. Taking you to stage 2.
Oh, finally. Look, I don't mean to, you know, always hate post on stuff like GTA, right? But look, I just don't understand. GTA RP still? You haven't found a new game in all this time? At least, like, go on some weird role-playing thing, right? Like, look up My Little Pony roleplay sites and find something, like, funny at least. I don't need to see you role-playing the same exact gang warfare in GTA for the 50th year in a row. But this time you get to be the cop and the other person has a... You're not changing it up, man. That's actually crazy. Oh, also, there's that one post or that one comment. I'm getting so sick of seeing it, man. The one that's like, it's crazy we got X before GTA 6, and X is just insert whatever the you know, topic of the post is. Nobody has ever made a joke with that. There's not a single time I've read one of those and been like, now that's a funny joke. All they do is, let's say it's a post about someone like, this is Jane Melinda. She's gone viral recently for eating her own shit in every TikTok she does. And then the top comment will be like, nah, that's crazy. We got a shit eater before GTA 6. You haven't made a joke. That's what you have infinite possibilities to make jokes from that. And every time the joke is just, nah, we got this before GTA 6. Let's just like work it. I miss the golden days, right? Where like you go to the comments and the posts were funnier than the posts you were going at. Now it's like 30,000 unrelated things and nah, we got blank before GTA 6. And that's all we get, man. We can do better. We used to be funny. What happened to that? Okay. Let's do this one. Yeah, like that one hurts actually. That one, I do more. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't actually hurt. Dude, if my ego and or skin was that fragile, I would have been bullied off of the internet at age, I don't know, before now. Yeah, we'll just do fire rate and reload speed. Oh, you picked the boring one. Yeah, well, the other one made it fire, and then my kinetic upgrades didn't work on it. So betwixt the two of them, I didn't really have much of a choice. Now, did I? Did I? Yeah, it's every TikTok post, every Twitter post. That's the joke in the comments that people are like, so we did get this before GTA 6. Why? That is a witty and funny observation, young man. No, it's not. No, it's not. They didn't do anything. Minus 25% reload speed. Doubles your armor while the weapon is reloading. No. No. I just don't want that at all. I've got too many options. I'm praying on my own, you know, come up too much for that. That would be an option I'd choose if I was rooting on my downfall. I'm out here, I'm betting on myself. I'm taking the biggest gamble I can, and I'm putting it all on salted slices. Okay, I didn't realize the other one didn't explode yet. I thought I was, you know, playing smart, playing wise, making smart investments in the future. As it turns out that I was listening to Wall Street Bets. It's all gone. And all I have to show for it is this Reddit gold. Thanks, kind stranger. Okay. Those posts were always so funny to me, man. Someone would go broke on Wall Street Bets. I'm so sad that Reddit has removed awards. Why? No, I thought they were a horrible idea. Don't ever in your life insinuate that I thought they were a good idea. However, seeing something that's like, I just lost all of my money listening to your guys' advice. I've gone broke and the bank has repossessed my house. Oh, man. It's so over for me. And then someone would just respond with the wholesome award. That shit killed me, man. That was so good. That was the only reason awards had to stick around, man. Holy. Okay. So we definitely kill here. Hold on. I think it's wild, right? When you like go in the comments of a post and somebody just posted their dick pics in the comments, or like posted their ass. There'll be a post that's like, dude, In-N-Out Burger is actually so good. And then you go into the comments and someone will be like, you wanna know what else is so good? My ass. Check out my OnlyFans. Just post their ass. I'm like, man, I wanted to see someone being like, I wanted some discourse down here. Like, oh, if you like In-N-Out, you should try this. It's local and it actually has better burgers and the price is very similar. Instead, I'm getting like, yo, try eating one of these. If you like brown patties, you're not gonna believe what I got for you. Okay, we'll get this one for more damage and then just move on. My mining has been a little bit halted. I agree with that. If you're like Solid Slice, you gotta focus a little bit more on the mining aspect of the game. It's true, I don't think about it enough when I'm playing Gunner. That's why Digger was so easy for me to play. I enunciated the D, by the way. Because Sorry, Driller. I should call him Driller so that I never can even have that shit come close. I really made sure to enunciate. I put my whole life into trusting that that D was gonna come through the way that it did, man. Okay, but Driller was so easy for me because you just stack for free in terms of your, you know, mind speed, and then you can just get whatever you want. Oh fuck. Okay, okay. We live these. Okay. Dude, I sidestepped. I mean, clearly not enough, but like I did sidestep. I'm not questioning that it, you know, whether or not it should have hit me. I'm just saying, like, why'd I even bother sidestepping? My dumb ass shouldn't have. Okay, we gotta get green. Oh, wait, hold on. No, down here. Oh, you are a fucker. It's the entire map. It's the whole map. There's not a single fucking pixel that's not covered already. There's no way I get this. Nah, there's just no way. This is insane of them to ask me. Okay, okay. One more upgrade on this. Let's get plus knockback. See if that helps. That knockback was so minuscule. That's crazy. Good upgrade, me. Good use of one of my overclocks. Okay, let's go down here. They dig through these. Okay, okay. Fuck me. Let's go here. I see my way forward. And it's backwards. Sometimes to go forward, you gotta go back a little bit. Now, why'd I do that? That was stupid of me, you say? No. It was a genius maneuver. Okay, okay. Come on. Let's go! They cleared it out for me. Oh, baby. Another swarm incoming. Don't we think that maybe we can take like a little bit of a break from all the swarms incoming? Like, no offense, I'm sure that you're doing your best to try and keep me down and make sure I'm dead all the time, and I appreciate you for it because it kind of creates this dynamic back and forth between me and you, game. One where, you know, oh, I want you dead, but I don't want to be dead, and we have this fun little banter betwixt us. Let's just go all kinetic. Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I'm in. And then maybe we'll even be able to max out another one. I mean, this one has unfortunately not been leveling up our one that we were supposed to at all, the lead storm one, just because the upgrades aren't showing up for it. I would definitely choose them were they there. Okay, okay, we've got good levels coming. Okay, yes, I said I would do it, so might as well. Fuck, dude. It's kind of brutal out here. Kind of not built for a rat like me. We're good now. Dude, I think I was saying something. Maybe. Anyways, that topic's gone, lost to time. The annals of history. You know, if you want to read more about it, check the Library of Alexandria, buddy. I'm sure they got a whole article on what I was talking about. Wish you the best in finding it. Okay, okay. Let's go this way. Just make sure we always have our escape route planned and mapped out. The horde is growing a lot stronger, but so am I. Okay, well, a lot might have been an exaggeration. Can you please just, thank you. Good for Carl! Yeah, finally, I heard somebody say it in the game. They probably said it before that, but like I didn't hear it, so it didn't count. 12% more crit chance. Run this way. Oh, baby. Look at all these little blueberries on the ground. All these mini tesseracts. My favorite Marvel IP. I will say that I think Loki carried Marvel for me. I think that if it wasn't, you know, for Loki's performance in the early Avengers based stuff, I would not have gotten as deep in to the whole rabbit hole and all that kind of stuff. Let's get some more of this going. I wonder if I could stream Apex. I don't think so. Like, I'd love to. I have a feeling that like my computer may actually die. I mean, maybe I could down the graphics. Maybe that could be like the whole bit, is I would bit crush my guy in the bottom right, my rat, and just have like a pixelated version of him that purposefully looks really shitty, and then have fuzzy graphics apex, up the gain on my mic thusly so that it sounds way more like way too much gain. It's bass boosted to all hell. That could be fun. I hope that, you know, it did bass boost it a little bit more when I did that. It should have. It should have added way too much bass to my voice / gain. So I guess, no, it probably wouldn't have added any bass. It would have just added gain, which would have just made it sound fuzzy. Hopefully. I say hopefully. That's pretty much what every streamer wants. Is like they want their mic to sound like shit. I hate to break it to you. It's the streamer secret, okay? There's 2 secrets to streamers. 1, never on time. That's on purpose. 2, door dashing all your food is because, you know, like, you gotta be efficient. And 3, you want your mic to sound like shit. If people can hear you too clearly, they're gonna leave. I was worried one of my friends was about to like catch me that I was streaming now, because they hopped in and they were like, wow, your mic sounds really clean. And I was like, oh, yeah, thanks, man. No problem. Yeah, no, it sounds really good. Yeah, whatever. He was like, do you get a new one? I was like, oh, maybe. And he's like, dude, good call. It sounds great. And I was like, okay. He didn't press. He didn't ask why. Got away with it yet again. You love to hear it. Okay. Let's go a little reload speed on everything. 9% on everything is, yeah, that's worth. Especially because reload speed is still, unfortunately, one of the things we are lacking. I thought by this point it would kind of be sorted. We're about to get the supply drop in. Whew. Okay. This one, give me piercing. Okay. The game has all of a sudden just changed. Oh, look at that, man. Oh, baby. Now we're so strong. That one upgrade changes, like, genuinely, it's a clickbait article. I clicked this upgrade. It changes everything.
It's for me.
But it does. It actually does for once. I'll be the first non-clickbait, you know, but using clickbait words. Part of being a web developer is like, you know, you work with those kinds of keywords, SEO, all that kind of stuff, right? I kind of feel insanely scummy when, you know, you for every 5 gold you have, you know what? For the rest of the run, we're just not spending any gold. But like when you look through all of the keywords and stuff, or like the way that the articles are written and they have so many keywords to grab attention, and it just feels like none of the information matters because it's all just like a jumbled mess of like, best shop, do this, buy now. It's like, man, the internet's cooked. This shit is horrible. But like, that's how it is, man.
This one looks best.
And Google's recently, like, they try to punish it. They're like, no, we don't promote that. They still promote that shit 100%. In fact, they probably promote it way more than they should based off how much they're like, we hate when people do that. No, you don't. You can say you hate it, but like, you don't at all. Articles nowadays are actually written worse than, you know, the YouTube videos you click on by like, I don't know, the fuckers family. Sorry, I did a little busy pop joke where all I did was just like say a swear word as the joke. I couldn't think of a good punchline, so now I understand, okay? Now I get it. And it'll be like, little Marvin's first time getting the birds and the bees explained to him? In asterisk, gulp, asterisk. 2.8 million views, everybody in the comments. Haha, this is so funny and wholesome. No, it's not. Don't lie to the family. You'll make them make more of this. It's not funny. It's not wholesome. Never cook again. Stay out of the kitchen. I'm revoking your license to cook. You are no longer legally classified as a chef. If you come within anywhere near, you know, any stovetop or kitchen-based appliances, I will have to get those people who post about, you know, Indian street food and say it's unsanitary to come after you. And they've been fucking going hard on Indian street food recently. And I don't really know why, because it's like, people in the comments are like, it's so unsanitary. Hey, can we convert the price real quick? How much are you paying for that? Oh, it's the equivalent of 40 cents for an entire meal. You know what? Make it unsanitary. Please. I'm ready. I'm ready to order 6 servings of everything. Say less. I didn't realize how cheap it would be. I want as much of it as you will feasibly let me carry out. It'll be like an entire, you know, breakfast plate overflowing with like a tomato curry, fresh naan, some, you know, like, and some meat in there too, you know, your protein, your veggies, everything's in there. And they're like, yeah, that'll be 30 cents equivalent in US dollars. And people are like, they're just so unsanitary. Yeah, man, but like, the price, I couldn't buy the ingredients for the price. So let it be as unsanitary as it wishes. If it tastes good and I don't die a horrible death in my first bite, that was worth it. If it's my second bite that kills me, I got my 30 cents worth of enjoyment out of it. So I don't even have any qualms about buying it at that point, you know? At that point, they've done all that they advertised. Exactly what it said on the damn tin. So how could I be upset? Okay. Oh, we are a little wounded. I've been taking some hits, I guess. Salted Slices takes back shots. Google it right now. Sorry. I don't know. Look, man. You can't let me stream later. I get too crazy. Sorry, dude. I don't know what the fuck I'm on. My fault. Let's talk about normal things like filing our taxes. That'll really pull in all the Twitch viewers. Just kidding. They don't know how to pay their taxes. They're too busy evading them to super chat their favorite VTuber. No, but if I pay my taxes, how's Fauna gonna get another $100? By the way, just to like make it clear, I purely said that, like, obviously that shit was just a joke. I actually think that like it makes a lot of sense when you consider not evading taxes. I meant the super chat culture around VTubers. When you consider that it's very much based off an idol culture, it makes a lot of sense why there's a lot of people who are like, you can donate money and then they'll, you know, notice you more. It makes just a fuck ton of sense. Ooh. Let's do this one. And now we have level 18 on this one. Yeah, we all want to evade taxes. That part's just the normal part. That's the human will. At first there was nothing, then there was light, then God created tax evasion. It's true. Read the Bible. That one's Genesis 1:1, I believe. And you might be like, holy shit, is it actually? No. No, man. You think I know anything in the Bible at all? Brother, as far as I know, like the end of the Bible, the final page says, by the way, lol JK. That's like the whole thing. It's like, son of a bitch. They got me. Okay. Our shots are so much slower with this overclock. Let's just go down here. Make a little bit of a... I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Here we go. All right. Dude, have you ever heard the metal cover of that? It's so sick, actually. I didn't think it would be, because like it's just a silly little song that was made in shadows of Yggdrafall. I don't remember the series name. I've said it before. It wasn't like me who actually cared about it, but like that shit is so good. Almost in a way where I don't think that it should be. Okay. So, in the interest of fairness to the people in my apartment, I'm going to bring down my voice a little bit. Mainly because, ooh, wait, we might just die here. Well, that would suck dick, huh? So I'm gonna bring down my voice a little bit. If you enjoy a little bit more of the chill rat vibes, good news. I'm doing it because it is now 10:30 and a lot of people, myself included, have work tomorrow. And I'm not trying to be like, you can't sleep well because I wanted to click go live. All right, I died. We can make a choice here. We can, between you and me, we have a little bit of a choice, a fork in the road betwixt us. I shouldn't have died there. I think that somebody like hit my wall to be like, hey, can you shut the fuck up? Which is entirely fair to them. I don't have up soundproofing yet. So we're just gonna, I mean, I don't think it's too different from my volume level for you guys. I think you can kind of tell there's a little of the bass is out of my voice. More than anything, it's not like I'm worried, right? Like, I'm not like, what if they kill me? I'm a normal person. I understand that, like, they probably just want me to shut the fuck up so they can get some sleep, because they probably have like a real person job that they have to work. I mean, so do I, but just because I choose something doesn't mean I have to subject other people to it. You can have human empathy. Ew, cringe. I know.
It's to the bow we go.
I kind of want to do one more. Let me check something real quick involving my pets, and then I'll let you know if I'm doing one more or if I'm ending right now. All right. My fault. So, the girls are good. I am good to do one more, and then I should be good to let them all play. Dude, Olive wants to play so bad. She's right next to me. She's the one who I have in my office when I'm streaming. Well, at all times, not just when I'm streaming. When I'm at work, she's also in here. I don't move her out when I'm at work. Let's see. We're kind of not built for Hazard 2 yet. Let's go Hazard 1
It's gonna be Hazard 1
with
for me.
Driller
Time to show 'em why
and see what we got.
It's dreadnought time, Miner.
Because we've already done what we needed to with the engineer. So hold on. I'm actually going to get into a bit of an ASMR voice. And like, this is the ASMR extra level, okay, boys? That doesn't mean that the jokes are gone. Watch. I will use right now. This is the funniest thing that anybody can say. If you ever want to make friends with somebody and you're like, oh, I don't know if they'll laugh at my jokes. Guys, guaranteed to knock them dead every time. Just say the word comb. And then they'll be like, holy shit, I didn't realize he was chill like that. I didn't realize he had those kinds of MF jokes lined up. I mean, I know that this isn't the same kind of like soft spoken. So, okay, if you want to actually get into the differences between ASMR right now, let me break this down for you. This will matter. This will be on the test, okay? What I'm doing right now, this is called a bit more of soft spoken. It's not that I'm whispering, but I am speaking in a lighter tone than people would normally speak. Some people think it's very appealing to hear. I personally, take it or leave it. But then there's the other side of it, which is when you start whispering, it kind of changes the way that your voice delivers everything. But it's also harder to make it not sound breathy when you're doing it like this. So like, I'm gonna be more of the soft-spoken side for right now, just because like, it makes more sense. And if you're like, I don't like it, it feels like the rat's trying to seduce me, change your mentality. Like it because the rat's trying to seduce you. Isn't that really more on you than it is on me? Dude, I downloaded a new app today that I was playing. Deals acid damage. I don't know. I do really like the Krakatoa Sentinel though. But I did download this new app today. It is almost verbatim, like Slay the Spire ripoff. And I was not very much. I would say that I did not enjoy my time with it. I really had to reflect afterwards. I was like, did I enjoy the game I just played? And I think the answer was no, I didn't. But I was bored enough while taking like a fat shit that in that moment, I thought of it as really good entertainment. But directly post the fat shit, I was like, all right, it's getting uninstalled immediately. It is leaving my phone, and that's that. I know I should just play Peglin, but then the issue is if I want to stream it, what if I'm Peglined out, man? What if I'm like, I can't get pegged anymore, I'm still sore? I know that some people call that like a quitter's mentality, and you shouldn't have that, and I agree. I mean, I really should, you know, man up. What's 10 more inches? What's that? What is that to a god, you know? The technique of a god. Okay. Let's go critical chance. What did I choose? Red sugar cube? I'm so smart. That is a very good one to choose. I love when I look back and reflect on my life and agree with the choices I've made. It does not happen insanely often, but probably more so for me than some other people, because some people just be doom posting 24/7 like, I wish I never did this in life, I wish I never did that, maybe if I did this everything would have worked out better. Me, I kind of like wake up, look at myself in the mirror and say, yeah, we really do ball, and then I move on from there. That's, you know, therapy. Just fucking, that shit so expensive. Looking yourself in the eye and saying, not only am I good enough, but I ball, that shit's free as hell. Let's just give it a little bit of both. I think the balanced overclock is fine. Is there anything broken? No, unfortunately, but like, it's something. 3 more armor should make me feel substantially tankier. I also should clarify, when I said like, I feel bad that I even said that my neighbor knocked on my wall, because like, I don't want to antagonize anyone, you know what I mean? I don't want like villain number 1 of the stream to be like, dude, I hate Salted Slice's neighbor, they fucking hit on the wall when he was streaming. I know that nobody with a rational brain who thinks things through would think that way, because like, ultimately we're all people, and if you can have a little bit of empathy in your heart, you wouldn't do the exact same for anybody else. If they were like, hey, can you be a little bit more quiet, you bring down the volume level. Now, I'm not going to let that stop me from streaming. If they were like, hey, you're not allowed to stream, yeah, okay, then they'd be a villain. But I feel bad that I brought it up, because they didn't really do anything, you know what I mean? I should, but it's also weird, because all of a sudden I'm just trying to ASMR you, and you might be like, oh, holy shit, I fucking hate this guy. He's trying to seduce me. He was alone on Valentine's Day, so now he's out here, he's trying to get anyone he can. He's gone mad. He's taking anything he can get. If it moves, he's like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Whisper, soft-spoken yelling is a really weird thing to do. I mean, it's kind of how I yell, because I don't want to be too loud, like how I yell on stream. In fact, I think I yell louder when I play with my friends, but I also don't play with my friends that late at night unless it's the weekend. And if it's the weekend and you're telling someone to keep down the noise level, I'm sorry, I think that you are almost always in the wrong. And I say that as somebody who has neighbors who like play shit way too loud on the weekend. Like, they play music way too loud on the weekend, but I'm not gonna be like, you should turn that down. It's the fucking weekend. This is your retrieval from having to work. I'm not gonna walk over there and be like, big squeeze me. Big squeeze me, I'll have you know. You're playing it at a decibel that is too high according to the federal rules of the state in which we live. You can't do that. Don't make me call the cops for this infringement, because then my neighbor's just gonna get shot. And then where's the fun in that? You know what I mean? Then I gotta feel like an asshole. Okay. We'll get this one. I think that we'll probably go with the acid spewer over the final weapon. Dude, he made such a funny noise when he was in there. Spray. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the cool thing about like consent, you know? It doesn't really matter. I'm kidding. Please never take that shit out of context. There was this one TikTok that it does relate to this, right? There was this couple that were doing a mukbang together of nachos, right? And the one husband was like talking to the camera, and the wife was like, I'm gonna put sour cream on this. And she was putting sour cream on her half. And the husband was in the middle of an anecdote that he was saying to the camera. And she was like, you want sour cream? And he didn't really like register or say anything, because he was like talking to the camera for his bit. I mean, I say it was a bit. It was probably like, you know, I don't think mukbang people really talk about fun stuff. As in, I think if you're talking on a mukbang and it's not just that this food is good, you're like dropping news like, yeah, the 3rd miscarriage happened. And that's pretty much, there's no in between. Like, those are the 2 levels of what you're talking about on a mukbang. I feel like my delivery is a little too deadpan when I have to go a little bit more soft-spoken. That's okay. That's life. Deadpan comedy works better for some people anyways. Maybe it works nicer. I don't know. Maybe I'll post this on YouTube Shorts and they'll be like, is he trying to do a corpse voice? This is cringy as hell. And I'll be like, no, I was trying to be nice. But so she like added sour cream to his without him ever saying yes, and he hates sour cream, and he was like, oh, thanks, man. I don't really like sour cream. And they like laughed about it and stuff. But then all of the comments were like, well, why didn't he say no if he didn't want the sour cream? It's like, well, because like, okay, we don't need this. We don't need this. we don't gotta be like, because now you're opening up bad faith arguments where people are gonna be like, oh, so if you don't say yes, it's automatically, or sorry, if you don't say no, that automatically means it's yes. Interesting. Because like you're just inviting those bad faith arguments. Obviously that's not what anybody reasonable or sensible would mean, but we're on the internet. You can't assume. People will take everything at its worst faith possible and expressly hold that against you and make it your fault that they're taking what you said in a bad way. I feel like the whisper rat will get fucked up on shorts, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think that like he shows his face there and they'll be like, would have listened if you were a girl. Would have listened if you were hotter. Which, like, fair enough. I'm working on it. Someday you'll all be begging for me to whisper at you, and I'll just say pathetic and spit. And then I'll also hate my fans and make you pay $4,000 for an autograph. How would I just realized that like some YouTubers sell autographs, right? But like, I guess why? You know what I mean? Is it a parasocial thing? Because like if I met someone in person and I was like, hey, I love your videos, could you sign this? That's one thing. But there will be people who sell their autograph online, right? That's got to be a parasocial thing, right? Because what are you doing with that? What are you going to show people? Oh yeah, I never met him. I just paid a lot to get his signature on my desk, and he doesn't know I exist, but I watch him every day. What? Why'd you pay that much then? Like, what are we doing here, man? We're better than this. Okay. Dude, honestly, if it brings in any female viewers, I'll do it. I'll fucking post it, man. And you might be like, wow, I can't believe Salted Slices only wants women. I don't only want women. I'm just embarrassed that my percentage of female viewers is 0.01%. Do you know how sad that is? I've had 1/1000th of a woman think about watching one of my streams, man. 1/1000th. I don't need it to be a 50-50 because I doubt it would ever get there. But like, can I at least get 1% women, please? That's all. Then I can feel like Salted Slice. I feel like I can't advertise fun for the whole family. Because like, that's not true. Not fun for the whole family, apparently. Apparently I have a very limited demographic. I've found a niche and I can't leave it no matter what I do. This niche is where I belong. It's my lifeblood, apparently. I mean, at least I'm typecast well, because it's almost all 18 to 20-year-old men, which is, yes, that's the demographic I fall. Or sorry, 18 to like 25-year-old men. I don't know if you're supposed to share all of your demographic information. Does that mean I'm technically like doxing people's information? I mean, I guess not, right? Because it's YouTube that sold me the information. And when I say sold, they just gave it to me for free. But I'm going to say sold me the information. So like, you know, you can't get mad at me. Be mad that YouTube gave the information, probably. And Twitch. I mean, Twitch demographics are weird as hell to look at. I don't think that they're correct. I don't know if YouTube is either, but thank you. Now I can feel like I'm fun for the whole family. That's all I've been asking for. Is it really so much to ask? Like, are you telling me that people out here really won't take a little HRT for Salted Slices? That's so fucked up. What are you afraid of? They're just hormones. Bitches be like, I want to make a hormone. But then when I tell them to get on the hormone reassignment therapy, they're like, what? No, that's too permanent. Okay, you don't want anything. You've lied to me then with what you want. We are not being genuine with each other in this marketplace of ideas. We are coming to each other as frauds and not intellectuals. I was one alpaca bloom off, man. That was so stupid of me. Oh, we get fire damage up. Reload speed would have been nice. Roll this and then get a red. Nope. No red for me. All right.
You have your objectives.
But what about the dead redemptions? Am I right? My fault. Reach 300 max HP. We are getting there. I mean, I think that the red sugar helps so much with that, dude. It makes it so easy to just stack HP and you don't even realize how it's going. Now, this stream's ultimately gone a little longer than I thought it would when you consider the time I started at. But like, you ever have fun in your life? Just kidding, you're on Twitch. That goes for me too. No, he's self-aware. He's self-aware. Wait, he's still based. Dude, it's kind of a vibe. Talking a little bit quieter and more chill, but still making the same jokes. I feel like I lose a lot of my inflection though. I don't know. Whatever. If somebody were to find the stream now though, it sucks for them because they'll be like, wow, I really like this guy. He talks so chill and soft that I can't wait to watch him play another game. And then tomorrow they're gonna come back and I'm gonna be like, you know, screaming about why doesn't Adam Sandler make movies anymore at the top of my lungs, and they'll be like, you know what, maybe I'm gonna unfollow. Or they'll be like, finally I came looking for bronze and here I am with all my gold. Which, like, true and real. There was somebody, I don't know if I've told this before. YouTube tells you what people have searched up to find you. Somebody had searched up best of Alpha Rad Gold and found my channel through that. And like, dude, imagine looking for gold and leaving with the best bronze you could ever hope for, man. It was so funny. I have no clue what the relation was. I mean, hey, I watch Alpha Rad. Well, I watched Alpha Rad. Nothing against him. I just don't really watch anybody anymore. Like, at all. I rarely have time to watch people. And most of my free time I spend editing videos for Twitch or hanging out with real friends that I have, which is true, by the way. I do have real friends. Or streaming. That's pretty much how I spend most of my time when I'm not working. That or cooking. So like, maybe they knew. Maybe they were like, maybe I'm kind of Alpha Rad-esque and I don't even realize it. I mean, I am, as far as I know, bisexual. I'd hate for that to, like, you know, really come to light and change, but so I guess that's one thing we have in common. Maybe that's how maybe that's the connection YouTube drew. I mean, not that I put that on YouTube anywhere, but like, maybe that's where they found the connection, you know? It does make me sad that in Persona, it doesn't seem like I'll be able to date any of the men. I really did want to do a man dater playthrough. I heard some people say, like, they're gonna let you date men in this one, and I was like, holy shit, they finally did it. They made a good game. Doesn't seem like I can. I'm being facetious, by the way. The game itself is like pretty amazing. I really do enjoy my time with the game. I would not keep streaming it if I didn't enjoy it. You want to see proof of that? Find Momodora Part 2. Alright. No offense to Momodora. It was a fun game, albeit not exactly my cup of tea. By which I mean I thought there were a lot of issues with it, but I don't have to publicly shame a game. We can just say, like, we have different opinions and move on. You wanted to see more proof of that? Find fucking the second episode of my Borderlands playthrough. Yeah, wait, why'd you stop that one? I thought you loved Borderlands. I do love Borderlands. And then I realized I picked a horrible character to do my playthrough for, in terms of like what the idea was. And rather than look like an idiot and have to back out on something I said I would do, I swept it under the rug and act like it would never happen again. So I have no problem dropping games if I don't feel as though they are up to the standard I would like them to be up to for what I'm producing on stream. So that's how you can tell if I like a game or not, is if I keep playing it. If I drop it halfway through the playthrough, man, that is not a good indictment of the game. Well, did you look for Alpha Rad Gold funny moments? Because maybe that's why. When you just look up Alpha Rad, yeah, you're gonna get like Jaden Animation, you know, like all of the funny popular people. You gotta scroll for a while. I like to think of myself as like a diamond in the rough, but if diamonds no longer had their I'm kind of like just the rough part of that, you know what I mean? The acid spewer is nice. You can really play around that for some nice damage. Fish Tank Simulator Part 2. Look, I'm not gonna lie, that game was kind of gas. I just didn't realize that it was an idle game, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do when I'm playing an idle game on stream. I might as well go live in the just chatting section. I thought that it was gonna have a little bit more to it than just an idle game. No offense to just idle games, I think that it's great to have a live interactive wallpaper every now and then. But I was essentially playing a wallpaper. I was playing the Windows startup, like, you know, screensaver, which is fun as it is. I didn't know what to do for that long. I think at some point I just, you know, I mentally clocked out in that stream. I don't remember any of the topics I talked about. All I remember is thinking an hour and a half in, holy shit, it's been an hour and a half. I thought I've been live for 4. But I didn't say that out loud, because the number one rule of entertainment is to keep your audience entertained and wanting more. So how do I do that? I tease 90% of the shaft, but don't show any head. They want more, but they'll never get it. What can I say? I'm a cruel, cruel mistress, man. Dude, I'm telling you, after I end this stream, I'm gonna go get water. It's about to be the most heavenly water I've ever had. Are you actually streaming again without water salted slices? I am a man who does not learn. I am a man who lives my life through many trials and tribulations, and from them, I learn next to nothing. You might be like, we've been through this before. You need water to stream. You kill your voice in your throat when you talk for a while without any water. Shut up. This is my throat. It's the only one I've got. And you know what? I'll be the one who gets to choose how I abuse or use it, okay? So how am I going to kill a dreadnought? Okay, okay. Hold. Hold. Okay, okay. I know it. See, I don't know if I've told you about it. I've told almost every streamer who's asked me about it. Because there are... Dude, there are a lot of people who are affiliated in my chat. Like, a lot. And it makes me feel so... I'm not gonna... Like, you'd think that it would make me feel jealous, right? It actually... It gives me a little bit of an ego boost. Because I'm like... They've already made themselves have an audience. And they're like, damn, this guy's funny and I enjoy chilling in his chat. Bro, that shit makes me feel so good. I mean, anybody thinking I'm funny and chilling in my chat makes me feel good. I really just feel good when people are like, dude, you entertain me. That's pretty much all I need. At that point, it's like peak of life fulfillment, you know what I mean? But like, they keep asking when I'm gonna go affiliate. First of all, I can't until I'm 50 followers. Second of all, I'm not going to. Not never, because I know that there's probably some people out there that are like, you should at some point. My plan is not to never go affiliate, but the second I go affiliate, you guys start getting ads. I know I get a subscribe button so you can not get ads, right? But like, the thing is, the second I click affiliate me, anybody who clicks onto my channel gets an ad as the first thing they say. Let me ask you a question. Do you enjoy watching advertisements? Be honest. Do you start up your Google Chrome and look up fun ads to watch? I doubt it. I think that going affiliate the second you have the ability to is actually an insanely huge trap that a lot of streamers unfortunately fall into. Because if I click on a stream of somebody who has 3 viewers and they are not, and I get an ad as the first thing I see, I lose my desire to stay because you're forcing me to watch an ad before I can understand what your content's about. And it's not fair to the streamer, but because they're not choosing to show an ad. But that's why I'm gonna wait, because I don't want ads showing for a hot minute on my channel. And we'll see when I decide I want ads showing or anything like that. But I know affiliates don't get to choose how ads work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Twitch has their requirements all fucked up because people go affiliate too early and then wonder why they don't have good retention. It's because it's a horrible thing to do the second that you get the ability to. And also, I've said it. Also, if I ever start making money from Twitch, I gotta fuck with taxes. Because that shit gets taxed, like everything in this world. Oh, you earned money? No, you didn't, fucker. The government earned that, okay? Oh, what's that? You thought you were entertaining on the internet and got people to click onto your stream? The government did that. Pay up, buddy. So, like, that's the other reason I don't want to, because any money I make, I'll have to actually start factoring into taxes. Once it hits a certain threshold, obviously, I know how taxes work, but, like, still, regardless. You right there. Thank you for... Hold on, I look a little too small compared to my hand. You right there. Thank you for showing up. I very much appreciate everybody for showing up tonight. I'm sorry that it was just like me kind of, you know, ASMRing you here at the end. But look, man, what do you want me to do? I want to be considerate to the people around me because everybody's kind of going through shit, and odds are they've got a job that's stressful. If they were gonna knock on, you know, the wall to be like, hey, can you shut up a little bit? I understand. So thank you everybody for showing up. I still had a fucking ton of fun playing the game. It was kind of a really different vibe. But yeah, I'm gonna end the YouTube stream now, and then we'll check if there's anyone we can raid on Twitch, because YouTube doesn't let me raid anybody. So see ya. And Twitch, this is just you and me now, all right? They can't hear us anymore. She's gone. She's out of here.